60 seconds. It's been on Steam for a little while. They just released a like a remastering of it called 60 Seconds Reatomized. That looks a lot better, and I'm not sure what else they did with it. Trophies, I guess. That is. So, what happens if I click on this? What did I do? Wow, that exits the game. Huh. We're gonna get back in the game now. So yeah, 60 seconds. The premise of the game is you basically have 60 seconds to gather whatever you can out of your house and get into your bunker. And that includes water, food, your family. You have to actually get them down to the bunker within that 60 seconds. Anything like a game board, chessboard, or there's pizza on the roof, or playing cards, anything to keep yourself occupied while you're in the bunker. And throughout the game, you're gonna be in the bunker. It's just looks like just a cartoony style, kind of like you see here. And you're just going to be surviving in the bunker and making choices here and there. Leave the bunker. Oh, there's a knock. These people want to trade. Oh, someone's going to try to kill us. You know, that sort of stuff. And throughout the game, you're trying your best to survive and have your whole family survive. So we're going to try that and see how it is. It's a bit of reading. There's a few different game modes. I'm not sure what they are. Tutorial? Challenge. Scavenge. Survival. And apocalypse. I think that's the normal one. What's the difference between these two? Oh, randomly selected supplies. So this is the real one. Apocalypse is happening. I'm not going to do the tutorial. I think I know how to play. I may be wrong, but we'll find out. Select character. Select difficulty. What's the difference? Trouble sometimes, trouble often, trouble every day. So is this normal difficulty basically? Health issues are common. It almost sounds like this is a hard mode, and everybody I see playing it is choosing little boy. Health issues are rare though. They go from rare to common. And this is what, frequent? Yeah, call 911. Troubles often, someone wanted. We're gonna go with the middle one. I'm not too worried about it being difficult. This is the kind of game where you fail often. I don't know how to control this first part, so I'm gonna be running around for 60 seconds. I don't know how to pick things up. Timer's going. I don't know how to pick anything up. I might have to restart once I get this. I got 2 axes. I don't know what a bunker is. Wait. Yeah, we're gonna restart in a moment. I'm just trying to get the hang of this. Where's the bunker anyway? Oh, right there. Restart Scavenge. Just because I was clicking and nothing was happening. Alright. Timer starts before it even gets you in. Alright, flashlight might be useful. I don't know how to get things. I'm clicking like crazy right now. Oh, now it works. Is it just not let you grab anything right away? Is that what happens? Throw it all in there. Gotta grab the people, I suppose. I'm halfway through. More than halfway through. Good daughter. Ah! I'm gonna fail so bad. Gotta get the sun. Alright, time's up. So yeah, we got almost nothing. Almost no water, almost no food. But we got the whole family in there. We're just gonna roll with this. I could restart it and try it again, but especially since I was trying to get the controls down. But we're gonna roll with this anyway, and we're just gonna have a crazy amount of difficulty. The end? Or maybe we will restart. I didn't realize I had to get my character in there and run in there. So yeah, we will restart. I did walk up to it with my character. Man. Alright. It takes a few tries. The controls are so awkward because you know the game's based like a text mode where you just click occasionally. And so the biggest issue is trying to, like, you can stand in front of something and I'm clicking like crazy. Well, actually I gotta wait. So now. But yeah, I was clicking and nothing was happening. I don't know if it slows me down to hit things. Oh crap, it's this way. I'm already fucked up. Oh wow, when you pick up a person, you can't pick up anything else. Is that what it is? How do I get in there? Oh, I just had to stand in that square. Okay. Whew. Tutorial. It's my fault. I didn't go through the tutorial. Alright, so this is a better start. We'll just roll with this even though I barely got anything. I did get the whole family though, including myself this time. It didn't give me a the end from the get-go. So I barely have any water. I have a okay food. I have no games or anything, I guess. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work in your favor. What was that, harmonica? Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Alright, so rationing. So right now, everyone's good. They're not hungry, they're not thirsty, so we're not feeding them or anything. Should we go outside? Can't do it yet. We really miss the life we had. The space, the sky, the food, more food. We wish we could go back to a time before the damn bomb dropped. Now we're going to day 2. We just sat there for a whole day. I did not get a radio or anything. I have a bug though. That's protein right there. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for harsh reality that awaits us. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. Mary Jane says she's fine, doesn't need anything. Dolores is doing quite well. Or she just can't find anything to complain about today. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Yep, they're still good. We thought it'd be a great idea to have some role-playing fun and create our own shelter theater group. We called it the Thunderdome. We spent the rest of the day talking or trying to write a script for our performance. We almost got in a fight over it and decided that maybe it would be best to play something simpler. Our neighborhood is highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Did we start preparing for an expedition for tomorrow? So they're all good right now because we just started. Alright. So I guess you can't go out any sooner than day 3. Which I'm going to need to go out a lot because I didn't get enough stuff. We played hide and seek in this place. The longest round we were able to play lasted for around 10 seconds, and that was only because the lights went out for a moment. Ted should drink something soon. Everyone has a drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Water is all Dolores wants. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. I don't know if it's necessary to read that every time. It's mostly their status, but you can see that from he's thirsty. I think I'm pretty blind on this. I did watch a little bit of gameplay before buying it just to make sure it was something I want to play. And I believe they have to be dehydrated or starving before it's necessary to feed them. And since we're rationing here, we can go to hell. Let's see, contamination in our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. If there's one sure way to get our attention, it's definitely banging on our shelter door. Whoever it is, they're quite persistent. They've been at it for the past 5 minutes. Should we open? That's a major danger, but we're gonna open. We're gonna take a lot of risks this time. Alright. We opened hatch, but there was nobody there. Damn pranksters making jokes even after apocalypse. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find a drink fast. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Timmy's in terrible shape. So yeah, they all need it. So he's dehydrated. He gets water. She's dehydrated. Hydrated. And we are almost out of water that fast. Area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe, unless you don't mind getting sick. If there is one person we truly miss, it's our great Uncle Terry. He used to tell brilliant stories about turtles, elephants, and wizards. It would be so reassuring to hear one of these stories again, and yet we don't even have a photo of him, just memories. Day 5. Everyone looks like they're thrilled. And so, we are left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. No one's thirsty. And I don't think anyone's super hungry yet either. In real life, you can go 3 days without water, and you can go 3 weeks without food. So, I doubt it's going that realistic. Contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. There we were, thinking it's a day like any other down here, when Mary Jane confronted us. She said it's her birthday, but she doesn't want a gift. Not in this situation, not in this economy. Well, she's too young to be giving orders around here, so she's getting a birthday present, and that's that. We just need to pick out something. Guess who doesn't have anything? She doesn't want a gift, she doesn't get a gift. Boom, that's her birthday present. We actually let her give orders. Alright. Oh, this harmonica. Can you do anything with it? At least I managed to get an axe. I got a gun. I probably don't have any bullets, though. I got a graffiti. Mary Jane is too old for birthdays. That's what we think. Everyone's hungry. But they're not starving, so they don't eat. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. I could have been going out. It looks like the area is still radiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. We're gonna wait. We're not gonna schedule one for tomorrow. We didn't think we would get a chance to increase our food supply by simply playing a card game, but that's what we were offered by a man who knocked on our door today. 2 cans of food. We win, we get his 2 cans. We lose, we give him our 2 cans. Are we going to do it? I don't have cards, so we're not going to do it. Not unless he brought cards, which apparently he did not. Alright, we've been here 1 week and we still haven't eaten once. Everyone's doing okay, though. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set the kids? To set the kids. That's weird wording. We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. Everyone's basically hungry, thirsty. Let's see. Hungry and thirsty. No one's starving, no, so no one gets anything. Contamination in town is still strong. Scavenging these conditions could result in radiation. So we don't really need to scavenge yet. We were never huge fans of mushrooms, but with a colony of them growing on one of the walls, we've changed our loyalties. Well, about mushrooms now. Should we eat them? No. That's a bad idea. Fuck mushrooms. We may be hungry, but there are just some things we will never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. Let's see. We need to eat and drink. Oh, you don't need food. Yep, we need water, so we're gonna go outside next. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are big risks for health right now. We're going anyway. We need water. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. When we peeked out in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase. It has no address or name on it, but we're pretty sure it's meant for us. Should we open it? Yes. What's going on? She looks like she's not having a good time, and the soup's open right there. Inside the suitcase, we found some soup, but yuck, it expired a long time ago. We're not feeling very well. Some of us spent the whole morning using the bucket in the corner. We're not accepting anonymous gifts ever again. Well. You're sick. And you're starving. We're gonna give you some soup since you're sick. Enough sitting around, it's time to visit the surface and look for some additional supplies. Maybe something survived the blast, maybe someone is still alive. Let's find out. Who should go? What's everyone's status again? You're fine. Only Mary Jane. Timmy's starving, he needs to eat. We're gonna send Ted out. We're gonna send Ted out, and you're gonna bring an axe, and you're gonna apparently can't use both your hands at once. So maybe you'll bring the harmonica because I don't care about that. Nah, we'll bring the axe because we have a gun, so we have two weapons. See you later, Ted. She's still sick even though I gave her extra food. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Alright. Let's see here. Still sick. All of you hungry. But we're rationing. It's hard being down here, living here. We need to make the best of it, or else we might find ourselves in even more trouble. Look at that creepy thing. Trying our best to remain calm. The situation we're in is far from normal, we might never get used to it. We hope the help comes soon. Hungry, sick, thirsty. Hungry, thirsty. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It'd be good to head straight to safety, instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. We don't even have a radio. You're coughing. Still sick. If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcasts that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that, or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. Our first option sounds a bit more sane. Except we don't have it. Well, she needs everything. Water. Water. So water is almost completely gone. Soup should count as a little bit of water, honestly. It's high time we stopped wondering what's going on and started asking questions, or at least listen to some reasonable answers. So how about tuning in to a radio station and learn a thing or two about the brave new world? Why does it keep saying that? I have no radio. I can't do it. I hear a phone, so I guess Ted's back with a phone? No? Why was there a phone in here? They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Alright, you're hungry and sick, and you're hungry. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after an atomic bomb dropped. Yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. Oh, that's what it was. It must be the public phone booth on the other side of the street. I don't know if you're hearing that then. That's quite far away. Should someone go answer it? Yes. We'll send Mama. Mama Bear. What gets it, Mama Bear? Star about it. Acquire a radio to make further contact with the military. Await further instructions from Millie Wastelanders. Alright. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Alright. Hungry and sick. Starvation. There you go. Timmy is not doing great. It would be good to talk to him and cheer him up. Sure, sounds great. Let's talk about how dreadful our existence is. I'll cheer you right up. Even a word or two may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Timmy seems to be better now. Hungry and thirsty. You're starving. Alright. Mary Jane's never gonna get better. Enough of this plain, tasteless water. Dolores is really craving a cup of coffee. Real, true, blue American coffee. The kind that you can drink 5 cups and still feel sleepy. But where are we going to find that in this wasteland? Well, Dolores' favorite diner is, or used to be, a few blocks away. Maybe someone should go on a coffee run, but who? Let's send Timmy. Coffee's not important, but I like to take any chance I can to get out at this point. And Timmy was feeling down. Maybe a little stroll outside would be good for him. Alright, 16 days. Still no Ted. Timmy's back though. Great, we got a whole pot of cold coffee. The taste is weird, and we don't have any sugar or milk to give it flavor, but it'll do. It's a step up from the bland, slightly irradiated water we've been drinking. The pot only held a few cups worth of coffee, and we gulped it all down in a mere minutes. All of us are very alert and ready for anything, for the next 5 or so minutes anyway. She's hungry. She's sick. We still have any medicine for her. For an isolated fallout shelter, we sure have a lot of disturbances. Something has been making a lot of noise since dawn, and we couldn't sleep. It seems to be coming from under the floor, and coincidentally, we just found a manhole that we could use to go down and check what's going on. Except I brought my axe away, so that's not happening. Ted hasn't come back with it. They won't let me use the gun. I don't have any bullets for it, probably. Hey, look! He looks like shit. He went out several times. She went out to answer the phone. He's the only one that looks like shit. But we got playing cards. The flashlights. We got a flashlight. And we're out of water. I don't know why we're out of water. I didn't use it all. Going into a tight, dark tunnel is not a good idea, especially with those weird noises coming from it. They're giving us the creeps, even up here. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. Our need for entertainment took us to a local cinema. Portion of the theater is still standing, including at least one cinema hall. We went in hoping to scavenge something, or at least find some film posters. When we recognized the sign of the food stand sticking from between the rubble, we were hoping to find some popcorn. There was none, but the tomato soup dispenser was still working. Yay! So I got more food. Still no water. I'm going to die just from dehydration, probably. Under one of the seats we found deck cards. Must have been a really boring movie if someone felt they needed to bring a game to the screening. Breaking your leg amongst ruins is not difficult and the cinema wasn't helping. If it wasn't for our hawk eyes and cat-like reflexes, that flashlight abandoned in the middle of the movie theater passage could have proven lethal. Alright, so everyone's probably feeling like shit though. You're hungry, tired, and sick. You're starving. Alright. Someone needs to go out. Big time. Definitely go out. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. So he can't do it. She's in good shape. She's still sick. And he's good and full of optimism. So one of them two. Probably Timmy. He's so optimistic. What was that? A rat? Rats are usually smaller than cats. And what's with the double tail? We can't let the thing get to our supplies. Let's use the rifle. It will not get to our supplies. All thumbs. That sounds like we fucked up. Look at that broken in the background. We can't even shoot a gun correctly, yet he owned it. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still at the top of the food chain. Good for us. Damn, our gun blew up when we tried to shoot the thing. Alright. He's starving. He's dehydrated. She's also dehydrated. You know what? She's getting it. Also starving. And you're getting it because you're sick. The other two will just die of thirst. We've been preparing for this expedition since yesterday and feel ready to go right now. Who should be lucky one to venture into unknown? Timmy! Bring back some water or we will die. We'll probably die before you get back. Look how wonderful we're looking. Lick the inside of that bottle. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. You're dehydrated, but guess what? You ain't getting it. I'm assuming that soup does not hydrate. I wish it did. I'm gonna give you some soup anyway. You haven't been dehydrated for long, so you don't need soup. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in. We already read this before. Still no radio. Day 20. We heard coughing. It's still sickness. Oh, wow. She died of dehydration. Yep. Outright dead. Even though I gave her soup and I should have hydrated her a little bit. Maybe soup. I mean, soup is salty. So I don't know. If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch... we already read that before. So basically my whole thing is doomed from the start pretty much because I didn't have that radio. Yeah, you're gonna get some food. You're gonna get some food. We're gonna start wasting food. A few more hours of coughing and we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans have halted and no fresh air seems to be circulating through the shelter. We have to fix it before we suffocate like rats trapped by a professional and very cool rat catcher. We do have a flashlight, so let's get it going. Oh, did someone else die? The end. Wow, he did. So we're doing well here, you know. The obvious thing to do when a vent is blocked is to check what's blocking it. However, when you shine your flashlight on a hive of mutated insects, things usually go from bad to worse. The angry hive is gone, but the insects did some biting before they fled. Alright, so is the game completely over if he dies? I guess so. Wow. What does that mean? We didn't make it. These are our final words and our advice to anyone who reads this. 21 days, then we died of dehydration. Are we gonna try again? I had so much soup the whole time. Not so bad. Try it again. Staying on Fat Man difficulty. nice to grab one of those if I see it in the house. This is really the part I'm the worst at. Oh man, I'm playing as her? That's fine. We'll be her this time. Get in my hands. Come on, children's. Children's first. Come on, husband. You got a flashlight? Check. Just.
Nope.
Nope, can't do suitcase. I still don't know the rules here. With the axe. No, I still have time. Leave me alone. Click it. You probably hear me clicking like crazy, like a madman. Alright, we don't have time. Same as last time, barely any water. But that's fine. I was really bad at getting those supplies, I think. The controls are so awkward. Let's go. Oh, that's much better than last time, though. Much better. Still no radio. That'll probably doom us. Let's see. We opened the door, shelf door, we noticed some of the shelves were already stocked. We can't really say we recall putting all these supplies in here, but we're definitely going to put them to good use. We have a map. But yeah, maybe it's not so much that I did better this time. Maybe we just randomized into a better situation. Everyone's good there. How about a trip to Nevada? We've been postponing for a while now. Maybe we should go there. That's our first stop after we get out of here. Look at that, I made it a whole day. Alright. Planning far ahead is usually a good strategy, but for now, we should be more interested in our plan for water rationing. Everybody's still good. We're going out as soon as possible this time. Let's go. Let's all get radiation sickness. Alright. Big risk brings big rewards. We are left with no photos, no news, no happy thoughts. The world is cruel. Getting thirsty now. And I have nothing to take. Right? We're gonna go out with Ted first. Now I do have stuff to take. Let's take the map. It doesn't do us a whole lot of good in the shelter, I don't think. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Get some water. Get some water. We've been hearing strange noises lately. Is it coming from the outside, or is it something that came in the shelter with us? Could it be? We found nothing. We feel like we might be going crazy. We should probably get busy with something to keep us occupied before this gets worse. Yeah, we're gonna play some checkers. Really regret not having a radio. Having some fun made us forget about... What was it again? I don't know if you'd ever really forget. In this tiny little shelter, no Wi-Fi, no computer. Every new smell attacks our noses in this little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss. So when a single brick fell out from the wall revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. We should probably check that hole out and see what the source of that smell is. Yeah, let's do that. It sounds like a great idea. It can possibly end in disaster. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into... a can of tomato soup? I don't know if a dead rat's trying to do anything. It's dead. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him. So we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved it much. Everyone's doing great. We're good on supplies. We always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. Now we think life could be much better. In a way, not that much has changed. Look at that beautiful rendition right there. Alright. Almost done with our first week. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for harsh reality that waits for us. Yep. Hungry and thirsty, but no one's starving or dehydrated. It's difficult to keep our spirits up in this situation. We do hope this whole mess will be over soon, or else we might end up in a place much worse than this cozy shelter. Sure, we might. Get back? Come on, Ted. Sure take a long time. It's easy to feel a bit down when living underground like this. No sunshine, no sky. We need to get rid of that pessimism and try and bring some cheerfulness into our lives. We were never huge fans of mushrooms, but with a colony of them growing on the walls, we've changed our loyalties. Nope, we're not doing mushrooms. Unless it gave me superpowers. I'd consider it in that case. We may be hungry, but there are some things we will never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. Yep, that's true. Eat some soup, though. Maybe if I had nothing else, I would give it a shot. What's that sound? Oh no, something or someone is below us. It's only reason to go and check it out. How about using that manhole in the corner? Can I bring both? Let's use a flashlight. Why we can't use both hands? Well, no one's dead. That's a good thing. We found treasure down there. Pills, bottle, and other medical supplies were stacked on a few shelves down in a narrow room. Just enough to stock our first aid kit. Good for us. We didn't find a source of the noise. That's crazy. So is someone digging under our bunker? Hungry. No one's starving. That's good. After all the days we spent down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell bad. Real bad. It didn't bother us until we noticed it. And now we're about to get sick. So why not take a shower? We don't have soap, but there are other alternatives to consider. Except we don't have any of them. I like how it's an option to take a shower in ammunition or bug spray. I guess I mean go up there to shower. Oh, Ted's back. He's gonna be sick, right? Yep. Every fucking time. Oh, they're all sick from not bathing. The world has ended. Who cares about showering? We can get used to it. Adapting shouldn't be hard. It'll be like a camping trip. It will... Oh no. That smell is just terrible. Don't puke. Don't... Ted has safely turned from his voyage to the surface. He has the map again. We decide to finally check what we can find between the rubble and our own backyard. Our poor, poor lawns and flowers. Once the object of desire of the whole neighborhood, now reduced to nothing more than radioactive ashes covered by debris. There really isn't much left here. The only tree that's left is completely burnt out. In a hollow area inside a dead husk, some mutated, three-tailed squirrels made their home. They're pretty good at collecting stuff. Hope they don't mind us borrowing a few things. 2 more soups. We used to barbecue here almost every weekend. The barbecue itself somehow found its way onto a power line in front of our house, and it's unreachable. Our garden table is mostly destroyed. Under bits and pieces of charred wood, we found a few things that could be useful. We got a gun. Got a gun. Everyone is sick. Everyone is sick. I think I'm gonna get you're sick, right? Is everyone sick? Yep, we're gonna feed everybody. We have so much food, we can afford it. Maybe you won't be sick afterwards. We're definitely going out again. Looks like the area is still irradiated. We can keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting as far away. Oh, this is where they want us to use a radio, which we never seem to have. I never collect a radio. I can use the med kit. If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch an emergency broadcast. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we know. I'm going to use the, since this is my character, she needs the first aid kit. She's also dehydrated. Dehydrated. And you're dehydrated. And I think we can get away with feeding everybody again. Well, you don't need to be fed because you're going to use the first aid kit. I'm just flying through supplies. Everyone's sick like shit, so I guess it doesn't matter who we send out. We're going to send out Mary Jane. She's going to bring... He's going to bring a gun, because the gun never works out for me anyway. It's a good day to go outside, stretch a bit, get some fresh toxic air, maybe scavenge a thing or two. We sure could use some extra supplies. That's if we want to survive. Dun, 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 dun. What's this shit? Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. We're not sick anymore. He's dehydrated. See, I thought someone had said soup has a chance, a small chance, but a chance to cure being sick. But I've never seen it happen, so... I'm gonna give him one more, though, because we do have extra. I'm trying to balance these a bit. What's that glowing in your pocket, Timmy? Oh no, mutated ants. They're terrifying little mandibles almost gave Dolores a heart attack. She wants them out, but Timmy says it's the beginning of an atomic ant farm. One of them has to have it that way. But who? Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the ants. Sorry, Timmy. Phone ringing again. On the topic of an atomic ant farm, Dolores put her foot down several times. She swatted and stomped furiously with a look of glee on her face until all insects were dealt with. Timmy was mortified. Huh. Oh, he's not sick? No, he's still sick. He just looks better, I guess. And he's still sick. We had thought phone calls were a thing in the past after atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow. Seems it's ringing Seems it's ringing right now. We should send someone to answer it. Well, my character's the only one not sick, but if my character dies, it's game over. We're gonna send her anyway. Oh, she's gonna come back sick, though. I should have thought of that. No, she didn't. Cool. Guess the phone's not too far. When we answer the phone, we can clear hear a gasp relief from the caller. This is where it's, some people from the foreign, town. Thirsty, sick, thirsty, blah, 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 blah. We know very little, and we can't do the radio. Alright. What did we make it to last game? 21? Day 21? We're almost there again. We're doing a little better, except for Timmy here. It looks like Ted's not sick anymore. They say ignorance is bliss, not a day without a clue, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so you're not sick. You're dehydrated and starving. I'm gonna feed you anyway. We were admiring the radioactive landscape when we saw a young woman dressed in ragged camo clothing. Ragged? She had a nasty looking rifle, but she hailed us with a polite enough manner. She claims to be a hunter tracking a big, mutated spider. She ran out of ammo and told us that if we were to help her out, she would pay us back in a while. We don't have any ammo. We never have anything to trade. Please bring back a radio. This woman says she mostly hunts for food. Clearly, she's an uncivilized savage. Delicious soup is what decent people eat these days. We were not amused and didn't give her anything. Okay, we're gonna run out of water pretty soon. Probably give... He's sick, we're gonna give him more food, because I have plenty right now. Our patience is wearing thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside and see if there's any trouble in the area. As we were about to step out, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness and their owners started growling in a most terrifying way. We only had moments to decide what to do. Well, I literally only have the flashlight, so let's shine it right in its face and piss it off. That can't possibly end wrong. dead. He's gonna be sick forever, it seems. Let's see. We decided to check what's coming for us with our flashlight. Guess what? It was a dog. The poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. The next morning, we opened the door, let it out. It still hasn't returned. Hopefully, it will come back later. Mary Jane was supposed to be back in a few days. It's been too long. I fear something bad has happened to her. So is she dead, or is there a chance that she's still coming back? He's still sick. I'm gonna keep killing him. Well, he's not hungry. I'm not gonna give him anything right now. I'm gonna send someone else out. I'm just gonna keep sending people out. This tells me I need to wait for the government. I'm gonna send Ted again. I don't know what that sound was. Oh, hi, David. I'm slowly killing off my family. If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use radio. They always say that. I never have the radio. Hungry and thirsty. You're sick and thirsty. We are going to send him out again. And we are going to provide him with... Give him some soup. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Gonna get everything too. We were about to go to sleep when we heard scratching coming from the door. At first, it sounded like an angry rat trying to eat the damn thing. We soon discovered it was something much worse. Someone is on the other side of the door trying to pry it open. We need to act. We have an axe. Alright, this is the day I died last time. Why wouldn't it let me use the gun last time? Oh, I didn't have the gun, that's right. Here's Johnny, you canned greedy bastards. Yeah, that's right, you better run, and thanks for leaving one of your rifles. So we basically just swapped out. He is always going to be sick. We just don't have enough supplies. Mutated rodents are attacking our supplies. We're not sure if they're rats, feral bunnies, or just mutated hamsters. All these options are pretty grim. We could use spare ammunition or something else to get rid of every one of these things, these pests. So we have the rifle, we'll use that. Yeah, survived longer than last time. That's my goal, just make a little bit of progress each time. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still top of the food chain. Good for us. Damn, our gun blew. All of our guns blow up. He's just gonna die being sick, most likely. On our way back from our last expedition, we noticed some drawings on a half-ruined wall nearby. It was a very crude map of our town, and one place was marked with an X. Maybe it's someone's secret stash of soup. Shall we go and check? He's sick. Let's send him anyway. That way we can have the entire family out at the same time. Day 23. Oh wow, he's probably much worse than before. Oh no, he found the... Cool. Found the gas mask thing. I don't know if that helps against radiation though. This treasure hunt actually turned out to be fun, despite taking place in a radioactive dump that is our town. More importantly, though, it was successful and we managed to find a small package. Whatever is in it will definitely prove useful. Right. We were about to take a cautious peek outside when a furry beast jumped on us. Good thing our hearts were not battered by a fat, heavy hamburger diet because it was our dog friend and not a mutant lurking to chew our bones. Good boy, he seems to be hungry. Shall we give him some to eat? Yes, because he's a doggy and he deserves it. Feed the doggo. Everyone looks like crap. Well, she's looking fine. We got ammo now. That's all he brought me. Got a suitcase. I don't know if that was there before. I can't remember. The dog was back to his former self in under an hour. We don't know what they put in that soup, but man, that stuff is good. We decided the dog needed a name, and the right name for him was Pancake. Come here, Pancake. Who's a good boy? Pancake stayed around for a while, but was gone next morning. We can bet he will be back. Is he gonna slowly drain me of food? Wait, I didn't read it all, did I? Ed has returned from his voyage to surface. We were surprised to find out that the metro station wasn't exactly abandoned. It's inhabited by a group that uses bullets as currency. Sounds like... Oh, I wonder if that's a reference to Metro games. Probably is, and that's exactly what they do in the game. Not overly friendly, but they're no bandits either. They allowed us to take a look around as long as we didn't touch any of their stuff. We wouldn't pass any opportunity to get some more water, so when we found the toilets, we did not hesitate to fill as many bottles as we could with that murky, irradiated liquid. What a treat. You know, I'm sure that taste comes with extra flavor. The metro station traders took a special liking to our clothing. We were always proud of our dress sense, but in our opinion, during the apocalypse, you never say no to a package of fresh ammunition. Also, you can probably manage just fine without your undergarments, so we quickly came to an agreement. The group living at the station had thrown a bunch of suitcases, backpacks, and bags to form a big pile and called it a barricade. We carefully took out a particularly nice-looking suitcase. It was quite tricky and we came close to collapsing the house of cards, but thankfully, we did not ruin the whole thing. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers, so we should be more cautious next time. Hungry, tired, fatigued, sick. Yeah, you look like crap. Hydrated. You're dehydrated. Everyone is sick. All that. But we're going out next time. Who should go outside? A young woman dressed in white knocked on our door today, telling us a story of her missing twin brother, who is most proudly held captive in a bandit camp. He tried to defeat a big bandit leader, and his sister fears something might have happened to him. She claims to know that we're good and trustworthy people, and believes that we can help her rescue her sibling. If we do, she says it might be beginning with a solid friendship. I honestly think she's tricking me, but we're gonna go with it. Timmy can handle it. He's a young lad. He looks sick. He can go give them some sort of flu. Go infect the whole bandit camp. And look, he's back already. The woman quickly called a group of friends, and we set off for what turned out to be a successful mission. Finding the lost twin brother wasn't a problem. He was hanging on top of some antenna next to the fence trying to escape. In his duel with the bandit leader, he lost a hand. Ah, reference to Star Wars there, right? Hanging from an antenna, lost a hand. But the group quickly tended to his injuries, and he'll be just fine. The siblings thanked us 100 times and said they would definitely contact us again. Okay, so that was Princess Leia that stopped by. This is Empire Strikes Back. I like the references. He's starving. He's starving. He's alright. Some of us are keener to go out than others. Either way, it's time to choose the most able and responsible person for a quest to gather more supplies. It'd be her. If she dies, though, we lose. Bring the gas mask. Yeah, look at this. We're doing good here. Look how successful this is. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Hydrated. Alright. As long as we have food and water, we can stay alive. It's always the radio one. Sometimes I think the radio is the key difference between a win and a loss here. If there's one thing we need to do, it's use the radio. Yeah. Same message always. Thirsty, hungry, but no one's really dying yet. Timmy is bored out of his mind and he won't leave Ted alone. First he wanted to play tag, now it's hide and seek, which are both terrible ideas for a small shelter like this. Ted is in a bad mood and just wants to be left alone, but Timmy isn't giving up. How about charades? Screw Ted, it's time to play. It's gonna raise our morale, maybe not his, but roll with it. Almost in here a month. On week 4. This really wasn't the best matchup. One moment, Ted and Timmy were calmly writing down riddles. The next, they were screaming at each other, accusing the other of cheating. How do you even cheat at this game? Alright, so... You're dehydrated. Pop. Another day, we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened it, we found a suitcase on the doorstep and there was no one around. It isn't signed, but it sure looks like it was meant for us. Last time, it was soup that made us sick. We're gonna try it again. I'm curious to see if it's the same outcome each time. Looks like it was. It's soup again, and we're probably... I mean, we were already sick anyway. Yep. Well, I wonder if it's always the same. Could I have found something else in there, maybe? Starving. Apparently the other soup is good enough. Also starving. You're not dehydrated, are you? We're almost out of soup. Hey, it's Pancake. Our friend is back, but he seems very nervous and he keeps barking and jumping. When we opened the door, he rushed out, only to come back a moment later and bark at us again. Maybe we should follow him. What gear should we take? Well, we have the map. Let's take it. Well, I don't see anything new. Maybe a watermelon? I don't know. A well-prepared hiker always takes a map. That's what we always say. Thanks to our trusty atlas, we were able to take a look at the devastation of our town and get back home, or rather our shelter, just in time for dinner. Pancake tagged along for a while, but left before we got to the bunker. So he didn't bring us anywhere? That's nonsense. I expected more. Sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For just one can of soup, we get the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make a deal? I only have 2 cans of soup. I'm not making a deal with him because I don't trust him. Oh, 1 can of soup, maybe. Screw him. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen, and we're not about to start now. Gone are the times of yard sales. We can manage without whatever junk is in that mysterious bag. That could have been a radio for all I know. We got scared a little bit today when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted. When the map fell down, it revealed some sort of safe behind it. We don't remember installing it, but we can probably crack it. Well, we technically have all the time in the world to do it. Should we try? Absolutely. Done with the first month. Hey, look who's back! She looks like crap, but she's not sick. I don't know whatever happened to the daughter. We're still not certain how the map fell down. If it was the ghost playing tricks on us, it's a friendly one. Inside the safe, we found some useful items. So we'll do this ghost the courtesy of not calling an exorcist. So we got a soup. We're glad to see dealers come back from the wasteland. Got our gas mask back. We brought some strange-looking people back to our doorstep. They claimed to be wizards and were willing to trade useful supplies in exchange for a few weird trinkets. After hearing them out, we decided to look around the shelter for some items they wanted. They really wanted to sell us their radio. Yes, I have a radio! That's all I wanted. They claimed it was evil and whispers about the return of their dark lord. We gave them a bottle cap. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. They said it every time. Everyone is sick. Well, she's not sick. So everyone but her is sick. We're dehydrated. We are going out again. Our ammunition is missing. There's no way it was stolen, so it has to be here somewhere. We need to find it. Let's look for it. Were those playing cards there before? First thing we found was a forgotten deck of cards. Dolores used it for solitaire back in the day, until the kids lost a few of the cards. We can now play semi-solitaire. The ammunition clip was covered by a can. Too bad it was empty, but at least we have our bullets back. Starving. About time we choose someone to scavenge the remains of our town and search supplies. Who will it be? We're gonna send out Ted. He looks like shit. He's gonna die anyway, probably. That's probably what happened to the daughter. Tail left for surface. We're hoping we'll be back soon. Hydrated. Starving. We can keep sitting on. Oh yeah, this is the radio one. Let's do the radio. First time I've ever been able to do that. Day 35. We're doing much better than last time, but everybody looks like death. We made contact. The military's out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. Hiya, anime. All we need to do is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instructions to keep our radio in working order. How's it going today? I am slowly murdering my family one by one by making bad choices. I have no med kit. The twins kept their promise and came to visit us again. The issue is simple. They need meds badly. They started building their own camp, but some of the workers were ambushed by a bunch of raiders, and now they're in no shape to work. They need medication and bandages to take care of their people. No, I've. This is only my second round, and they haven't even discovered the ice cream truck yet. I was wondering when they would show that, because I saw that myself on someone else's stream. We were sorry to do so, but we had to refuse. We need the meds for ourselves. You never know when one of us will fall sick or get injured, and who is to say they would help us as well? They were disappointed, but they understood. At least we think they did. Well, we also have no meds. At all. So we can't give that if we don't have it. Oh no. Pancake came back, but he's badly wounded. Once again, no meds. Some bastard's trying to catch him or worse. We need to act fast to save him. Get the first aid kit. Well, I guess he's dying. Actually makes a sound. I've only gotten one ending so far, and everyone basically died of dehydration. So that's really it so far. We didn't think anything could be worse than a nuclear bomb dropping on our heads. We were wrong. We buried Pancake next to his shelter in a nice place right under what used to be our white fence. We had a thought about eating him, but there's some lines you do not cross. Even in most dire circumstances, you do not eat your friends, even if they're pancakes. Alright, so she's starving. Good for now. Playing a game or two might be a good way to relieve the mood and take our minds off of the problems of today and tomorrow. And hey, playing games is good for you, so why not give it a try every now and then? I like both cats and dogs. I'm actually allergic to both, but I like them both. And I've owned them both before. I think if I had to, because I have no pets at the moment, but if I had to pick one to get next, it'd be a dog, just because it's been a while since I've had a dog. And I'd like to have one again. I just have to come up with a way to deal with the allergies. We decided to act out scenes from our favorite movies to amuse ourselves, at least for a moment. For some reason, every time we picked a new scene, we ended up with one from Humphrey Bogart film. What about you? You have a preference between dogs or cats? You're dehydrated, you're starving. Barely got any supplies left. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Whoever designed this fallout shelter was a genius, but we can't really tell if it's green. The green stuff dripping from the pipe is included feature. We should probably try doing something about it with whatever we brought down here. Well, I have a suitcase. I don't know what that's gonna do. Let's take the gas mask. You had a dog, but you gave it away. Thanks for the follow, Flying Taco. Yeah, I had one dog when I was a kid, and it ran away. His name was Domino, and he was a mix, you know, but he was a very friendly dog. But we had a metal fence, and as he got bigger, I think he was able to jump it. And I haven't had a dog as an adult, but I've dated people with dogs, or I've had friends with dogs, so I still get to, you know, play around with dogs periodically. As an adult, I had, just not recently, but a few years back, I had several cats, I had rats, I had snakes, I had rabbits a few times. At one point, I had them all, and they're all different levels on the food chain, you know, so I had to have the rats in one room, the snakes in another room, the cats, you know, everything would eat each other if it got out, you know. So I had like a little weird farm going on. Ah, problem solved. No leak, no mess. Back to our tidy little shelter. But I was going to an experimental part, you know, where I was like, I've never owned this kind of animal before. Let's try this. Let's try that, you know. We saw something strange on our way back from the expedition, a chain of lights on the horizon, pulsing and flashing in a chaotic manner. It didn't make much sense to us at the time, but when we discussed it in the shelter, Timmy said it might be a secret scout signal. We would need to check out the signal. We would need to check out the signal by himself, or he would need, and decode it using the scout boat, which we don't have. Yeah, I've had some fish. I'd like to get another aquarium going. I've always wanted a saltwater aquarium, but it's just so much work that I don't know if I, you know, do it justice. But I like coral and like the coral reef and stuff, and it'd be nice to have an aquarium with some coral in it. And ooh, day 40. I've had some aquatic frogs before, and some turtles before. We have doubts about it being a legitimate signal from real scouts. We're not risking walking into a bandit trap. Better just forget we saw anything. Ted has disappeared. Same thing that happened to the daughter. Everyone in the family is going out and never coming back. Fatigued, hungry. Fatigued, hungry, dehydrated. We're gonna send someone else out. We're just gonna slowly have the family disappear. We try to keep track of dates, but they just don't add up. Luckily, Timmy remembered it's his birthday today. We should get him a present, or a cake, or both. So let's making a soup cake, but what about a gift? He's given the chessboard that's sitting in front of him. Just move it a little closer to him and we'll consider it a present. There, you don't have to reach as far anymore. When we were taking cover in the shelter, we barely had time to grab anything, so Checker's set is missing half its pieces. It seems you can still play with the one half, so Timmy has been enjoying himself. Probably going crazy right about now. Yeah, my aquatic frogs, I'm trying to think. You know how with fish you just feed them like flakes, but the flakes are made up of some sort of fish food? I think it was like flakes for the aquatic frogs. They just swam around in an aquarium. And, but the flakes were probably insect, you know, but I wasn't actually feeding the crickets or anything. At one point I was gonna get, a few different reptiles, like a bearded dragon or something. And if I had got stuff like that, I probably would have had to have crickets. That may have been the reason I didn't do it. You know, having to deal with crickets and the noise and all that stuff. Some of us are keener to go outside than others. Well, really, he's sick, let's send him. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. I think sending him out sick is why they're dying and not coming back. Well, more for her. All hands on deck. There are people on the other side of the door, and they don't seem too friendly. In fact, they've promised us a painful death at least 17 times already, and it's only been 5 minutes since they arrived. We'd better repair. They'll be forcing the door up in any minute now, and we have nothing that we can use. I don't even know what the harmonica would be used for in this situation. But yeah, we're dead. Plus, she's the only one here to defend. Yep, the end. They killed us. What a painful death. Look how unamused she looks. Yeah, do your worst. This is not the ending we pictured. Captured in our own shelter by bandits. Goodbye, cruel world. For 43 days, huh? That's not too bad. You perished. Wow, that's crazy when you really think about it. Like a month and a half, ate 6 can of soups. Didn't really eat a whole lot. Still didn't discover the ice cream truck yet. Let's try it again. I'm playing on the medium difficulty. I've seen a lot of other streamers play on Little Boy, so maybe that's why they're having a bit more success. I don't have an Xbox, but I do have a PS4. I was streaming some Dragon Quest Builders 2 recently, the last few days with the PS4. I almost played that again today, but
no.
Let's get back to the water. There's a girl in here. She's here.
No.
Medkit.
No.
Oh, I can't get the medkit? That takes up 2 spots. Bug spray. Ah! Ah, radio. Ah! Whew. Oh god, I barely missed that. Oh yeah? I didn't know they had different chants like that. Where'd the padlock came from? I guess that's one of the random things that were already down here. I barely got any food this time. Yeah, so we got the lock. Okay. Everyone's doing good there. So nothing really due on first day. Everyone's doing well still. Let's prepare to go outside. The radio of ours has been silent for the past few hours. We need our news. We need our music. We all agree on that, and if it's refusing to cooperate, we need to meddle with it until it works. We're gonna break it, aren't we? Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind tips. Thank you. Oh, I broke it, didn't I? I figured that was gonna happen. Well, it didn't go so well. We broke the damn thing. Who needs a radio anyway? Well, we did. Alright. We are gonna send... Yeah, let's send him out since you said he does well. Let's bring on... I'm not sending him. But yeah. Only in the last game did something happen that needed the Boy Scout book. I didn't even know that was a thing yet. The map I've only used a few times when, like when I went out with the dog, I brought the map. I'm not sure what else use it as. I've had a ton of cases where I need a medkit though. Yeah, I have no gas mask either. really bad at that 60-second part in the beginning. Look how much food I have this time. Almost nothing, but I got this bug spray. Let's see. Everyone's dehydrated. We wish we could just leave. Sitting down here with barely anything to do is driving us crazy. Yeah, I have no games, no anything. Oh, the twin ending, the map, huh? I had a map when they came, but they got to... The twins came, and they needed a med kit, and I didn't have that, so I couldn't progress any further. Hopefully the time we'll leave comes soon. Alright, so everyone's good there. I don't have the playing cards. Yeah, I've answered the phone a few times. One time it was the twin. One time it was twice it was nearby town. Yeah, we can't do the gambling thing. It might be safe inside these walls, but there are other problems to consider. None of us can sleep properly. We have to deal with this as soon as possible. Otherwise, we might end up falling asleep in the face of real danger. What am I doing here? Let's see. Let's go use our med kit on something probably. Yep, med kit's gone. I'm not sure what I did with it. Our first aid kit was well stocked with a variety of medical supplies, including a pack of sleeping pills. We never thought we would use them, but in this conditions, right? No, I didn't get any mutation. No, the only mention of spiders so far has been a lady that was hunting a giant spider. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Well, she's gonna keep asking. I don't have any of the stuff for this. Hydrated. Use everything. Hydrated. We are not alone. There's a huge hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of the pipes. It's been poking its head out, eyeing our measly food stash. Yeah, and I can't fight it off. We can't let it be in here when we sleep. Oh well. We gonna see what happens now. Watch the bunny beast be the death of me. Okay, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the tips. My strategy at the moment is to keep failing over and over until I learn otherwise. Every 5 days, feed them with soup and water. What I've been doing so far is feeding them when it says starving and giving them water when it says dehydrated, but ignoring when it says just hungry and thirsty. So I can go past dehydration and starvation and just feed them, like, would the first feeding be on day 5 and then day 10 and then 15? The beast of Erodin won. It won and stole our food. Yeah, I barely have any food. That was devastating right there. She's starving. So yeah, I don't have to. I'm on day 9, so I don't have to feed her right now. I do on the next day though. We found some weird mushrooms. I know this. Does this always harm you? I've been saying no to it, but I saw on another stream where it harmed the person. I always wonder if there's some variation, or if you always get the same result. Will this always be a negative for me, or will sometimes something cool happens? So, no to mushrooms, I guess. Day 10. Timmy's back. And he looks sick. And he brought 1 can. And he brought the gas mask. And the radio's fixed. Oh, that's what gives the mutation of MJ to mushrooms. Yeah. Government is dropping supplies for survivors in the area. They are marked by smoke flares and can easily be seen, but most of them are barely reachable. Despite that, a lot of them were already ransacked by scavengers. How did they do that? I wonder if that's a Dying Light reference. One of the food drops broke in midair, now raining soup. Luckily for us, a few cans survived the fall. So yeah, 2 cans, 2 waters. Why did they drop a cart full of rubber ducks? Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, I have a gun. I didn't notice that. A bunch of folks were having a gunfight over several crates dropped. Yeah, okay, cool. And the radio fixed, or a new radio, rather. Most of the automobiles available are completely burnt out, but if we have a solid base, scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own. We'd better keep an eye out for those future expeditions. I know the ice cream truck, it carries over from game to game what you do with it, I believe, right? Yeah, Timmy did well. But now he's sick, right? Yeah, so I really can't count on him anymore until he gets better. Does giving them soup increase the chance of them getting over a sickness? Or you just need a med kit? Does water also increase the chance of getting over a sickness? Or just soup? Because right now I'm like, I have low soup, but I don't know if I should risk giving it to him because he's sick. There's been plenty of times in the past when I've given him soup. Just medkit. And yeah, I gave him soup a bunch of times in the past, and it didn't do anything. Open name Freedom, came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduced themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? I'm gonna not open it. They don't sound nice. It kinda does. But I've tried it a bunch of times and I've never seen it help so far. So it must be a small chance. We stayed silent until a group on the other side of the door went away. They didn't show up afterwards, so we figured it was a wise thing to do. Let's just hope they don't come back in greater numbers. I don't know if I fed her. On day 10 I didn't, so she's starving now. He's starving. He's not gonna last to day 15 probably, with starving. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's still good to send him out even if he's sick. We'll do it. I'm not gonna give him anything. Bye, Timmy. So far, every time I've sent someone out sick, they don't come back. I think they die when they're out there or something. Yeah, they're all dehydrated. I don't know, once it says that, I've never seen them last 3 more days though. I think the reason why I can't do it every 5 days now is because I already screwed up the timing. Maybe I'll try that next game. First aid kit we have is useless. You probably won't be able to fill it up with prescription meds from a drugstore, so we need to take matters in our own hands. Here's an idea. Let's use this innocent looking bug spray to create life-saving drugs. Absolutely. It has a skull on it. It's gonna kill me, isn't it? I'm thinking no. Hi, Karam. Hope I said that right. Phone call. We're looking pretty healthy and good, actually. I'm surprised by that. Yeah, I don't know if homemade drugs would have worked. He's starving. We thought phone calls were a thing in the past. Blah, 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 blah. Who should go outside? let's send Mary Jane. Alright. Yep, this is where the nearby town calls, but then they get cut off. I've got that so many times, but I've never seen that get followed through, you know? Let's see. Let's listen to the radio. Government will save us. Hello, Hugo. We can count on the government. Quit starving, everyone. We thought it'd be a great idea to have some role-playing fun and create our own sheltered theater group. Thunderdome. I'm guessing that's a Mad Max reference. Of sorts. We played I Spy and it was pretty fun. Not everyone everyone got boarded letter W. For Wasteland. No. Dehydrated. Everyone's dehydrated. Let's listen to the radio again. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news! The fallout outside is mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Is it really? Or are they lying? I need food. Yesterday during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell anti-disestablishmentarianism, blah 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 blah. And has left Dolores sorely disappointed. She insists on home, or rather, shelter schooling Mary Jane a little. Yeah, let's do that. It'll keep us entertained at least. Education is important. Timmy is not coming back. Every time I send someone out sick, they don't come back. I guess I'm learning not to do that. But I have a med kit. We started out as a spelling exercise, quickly found its way to a math revision, followed by a short physics course ending in tinkering with random objects in the shelter. Mary Jane looks exhausted, but we can't deny the state of our shelter has improved today. So wait. Homeschooling? Learned a med kit? We do starvation. We're going out again. There we met a bunch of people dressed in what looked like Halloween doctor outfits. They claimed to be a field hospital, moving from place to place and attempting to help those hurt by hazards of the wasteland. Their problem is, some of their supplies got eaten by something that looked like a Sasquatch. They're asking us if we have any spare hydrogen peroxide. What is this scam? They're not even real doctors. No way we're giving these crooks anything. Dolores has not even eaten for a while. Well, no one's eaten for a while. I'm starving though. What's Sar Bomer? I don't know what that be. About time we chose someone to scavenge. We're gonna send out Ted. Alright, have a good rest of the day. Thanks for dropping by and giving me all these tips. Every time I send out Ted, he comes back with nothing good. You are dehydrated. Hydrated. I have almost no food left. The road down here is no walk in the park. It won't get easier. We're hopeful this will blow over soon and life will be back to what it used to be. Or else we might face dangers we never dreamt of. That's true. We might. Being stuck in such a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await the rescue. Surely they're coming for us, right? Yep, that's the rest of the soup. The other day we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened it we found a suitcase. That's been bad every time I've opened it. I've got like food poisoning. I feel like I'm doing slightly worse than last time, but still better than the first time. This is only my third playthrough. We have no idea who left this, and nowadays you can't trust anybody. Yeah, it was food, but it gives me food poisoning every time I've eaten it in the suitcase. They could be poisoned, yeah. Every time I've accepted it, there may be some variation. Close off in a tiny shelter, and our supplies are very limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people hiding in the ruins of a local retirement home. They must have some supplies. In our opinion, we need them more. The well-being of your family is more important than thing in the world, right? We're not stealing from people. We're just gonna die. Robbing innocent people? Absolutely not. We are not savages. We cannot stoop that low. It's important to keep our values, even in troubled times, especially in these troubled times. Let's set a shining example and leave these poor people alone. One of these playthroughs, I'm going to be completely bloodthirsty. Completely cutthroat, whatever it takes to survive. But not this time. I have no food whatsoever. See someone wants food, we have none to give them. So I've already died of dehydration in one game, so I'll probably die of starvation this time. We'll see. Radio's making sounds. Yep, dehydrated. He's starving, but that's not happening. I have no playing cards. Oh, someone's back. Is it Ted? Yeah, I think Timmy's gone. He disappeared. Miss our chance to let the military know where we are. There's a good bet they will be back to us again, but when will it be? When would I get that chance? Going to the supermarket is not as easy as it used to be. Now the raiders have taken over the place and are running plunder operations in the area. It's more difficult than ever. We sense the numbers left on guard duty were limited. It seemed possible to sneak around them and retrieve some of their loot. It's worth a shot. A flashlight lying on the ground is an easy way to get your neck broken. We learned this the hard way. It's amazing that no one heard all the noise. We window shopped nearby parking lots for a vehicle that wasn't completely burnt out. Unfortunately, found nothing of value. Maybe future expeditions will be more lucky. Okay, so that's all we got is a flashlight. Every time I send him, he gets nothing valuable. No food or anything. And I still have no food. Yeah, she's gone. She's not going to last at all. I have no map. I keep getting hit with all the random events that require objects I do not have. We couldn't contain our laughter and our guests took offense. They ran off shouting their ancestors were rodents and smell like forest fruits. Ah, that's whatchamacallit reference. Yeah, Mary Jane's gonna... Yeah, this is, your father smells of elderberries, you know, the Holy Grail. Yeah, I can't feed her, though. I can't. Everyone's gonna die of starvation. I can't do it. I have nothing. Let's send her out before she starves. Let's send her out with the gas mask. Why not? She's probably not gonna come back, though. Look at this. I'm thriving. The Lord tourist is gonna starve. Plenty of water. We felt that we should do something about our interior decoration. Secret door. In this little place, there's doors and stuff you don't know about. Yeah, let her die outside, around, among nature. Have the sky above her. She can look at some clouds, you know? Only one way to find out. Let's go in a secret door with the flashlight. They're gonna go to Narnia, aren't they? I got a map. I got some poison stuff. Very fortunate we had that flashlight. If it wasn't for that, we would have missed a pile of old maps collecting dust in the corner. They were mostly boring national park maps and the like, but one of them turned out to be a map of our town. Yeah, she's starving next day probably. I don't even know if it's... I'll use some water on her anyway, but... Yeah, we're all gonna starve. Radio! Please don't be dead. She's gonna be dead, isn't she? No, she's still alive. Woo! Ah, how fortunate we took the radio with us. We can probably listen to some music. They still play music out there, don't they? Wow. Okay. Last time we went out on an expedition, we noticed an abandoned tank just sitting there out in the open. It looks damaged, but may contain useful supplies. Should we send someone to investigate? Let's send her. She's starving. Yeah, she can die outside too. We're sending everyone out to spend their last moments. Oh, she's back. She found ammo for the gun. Yeah, if she doesn't eat tonight, she won't last till morning. Guess what? No food. I don't think a med kit is gonna help her. She's still gonna starve. Alright, well. Someone came wanting food. I can't help them, so she's dead. Sorry, Mama. Wait, I'm Mama. Aw, that's the end of the game then, isn't it? Our F. Our grandparents always told us, never buy anything said and seen. Oh yeah, that's that dude. We got a can of soup now. After she starved to death, we got soup. Isn't that always the way? Man. Alright, well. Get some both. I'm gonna send someone out again. Yeah, no, it's always too late. Our last expedition brought us news of a vehicle parked just down the street. It looked unique. Is this the ice cream truck? But we never got close enough to get a good look. I'm almost certain it's not a bandit trap. Perhaps we since you want to look at it. Huh. I'm surprised she survived going out that time. Let's send her again. I'm gonna use a medkit on him. Shocking discovery. It was a dirty ice cream truck. It was a little crispy around the edges, and it was also missing wheels and some other crucial parts, but the seats were fairly comfortable. Wouldn't it be amazing just drive it away and leave the radioactive hell behind us? Yeah, she did. What is this? Ah, that's the ice cream truck, okay. Use cards, that's what I needed cards for, okay, got it. He's getting the med kit. He's starving. Are you starving? Yes, you are. I can literally only send him and he's sick. Yeah, you go take the picture. Why not? Yeah, fresh radiated air. Just take a deep breath, you'll be good. Just you and your mom spending time together. It's like back when you were homeschooling. Let's see, what do you need? You're dehydrated. Every time someone needs something, I don't have it. Oh. Radio. Alright. We received another transmission. See, we never have cards. We can't talk to the army. They should have picked something else other than playing cards. We're missing all of our rescues. I'm really counting on Ted to bring back some good supplies. Someone is at the door. We're a bit scared. Maybe it's a friendly face of an American soldier. Yeah, let's open it. Why not? This has got to be a good thing. Sure, no one's going to kill us. Oh wow, she broke an arm. Someone started shooting at us. We closed the hatch as quickly as we could, but a shot or two grazed us. So I guess she didn't break anything. She's hungry, or she's starving, I mean. Can't do any of that. Ted's back. Save us, Ted. Oh, he brought some food. Awesome. He brought a book, the Boy Scout book, manual. Awesome. He brought our radiated roach. And I don't have the poison anymore, because I made him carry it and he lost it on the way out. Shit. Oh well. Oh my, that thing is huge, and it's gonna... We're doomed. They're gonna kill us, aren't we? We got some good stuff from this. Just not the thing we need. You're dehydrated. And you're hurt. I have no med kit. Yeah, let's go out the next day. Let's bring back something else. We have no axe. I think the most I've gone is 41 days, I think. Yeah, I know. You think he would have, like, sprayed him while he was out there or something. Starving. You're okay, I guess. I can't send anyone out. No one's prepared for going out. Let's send Mom out. He needs more time to recover his strength. Yeah, I'm out of the bug spray. I seem to never have, like, when the Boy Scout thing came, I didn't have the Boy Scout manual, you know? This gas mask is broken now. When the radio thing first came, the radio was broken. Then when it repaired, I didn't have the playing cards anymore. It's like I'm always in a position where I'm lacking what I need in the precise moment that I need it. Well, for the most part. Like, there are some events like this where I have something. Let's see. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside, see if there's any trouble in the area. And we're about to step out. A pair of animal eyes. I've done that before. Let's bring the gun. Let's shoot. Let's shoot it. A quick shot with the rifle is more than enough to scare away, or maybe bring down whatever creature stalked us in the darkness. We never saw it again. Woohoo! We're really screwed. And still no one can go out. Hello again, anime. I think we're on the same game we were when you left. And, I'm on day 41, which I think ties for my longest ever. So it's right about now that I have to die in some terrifying way. The roaches seem to get more organized with every passing day. This is the one where I can use the spray or book or whatever. We need to deal with this situation. Let's shoot him. The book might come in handy later. It's a little overkill, but you know, just like when you see a spider in your house, you have to burn the whole house down. Well, when you see a roach, you have to shoot it. We've won the battle, and maybe even the whole war. After massacre was over, we tidied up the cockroach remains and dumped them next to our shelter door. Let that be a warning to all the other insects out there. starving. She's in agony. I have no med kit. I'm sorry. Here, have soup. That'll help your agony, and still no one can go out. Everyone's bad. Yeah, she's dead. I know. Ted still hasn't recovered his energy. Ted is just making excuses because he's lazy. Gonna have some more soup. We'll just keep getting you soup till you die. But we won't be giving those people soup. Uh-oh. I don't see her bones. Is it gonna say she ran away, or... There's no way of knowing any of this is even true. It might be a trap or a prank. Yeah. Mary Jane's injuries were enough to make her angry at us. Or at least the fact that we decided not to do anything about them. Yeah, she runs away to Canada. Oh well. Until someone can go out again, which in this case it's only him. Alright, anime. Ted has rested. He can actually go somewhere now. Still says fatigued though. Every time in the army I have no playing cards. They need to come up with some other, maybe a variety of ways to communicate. Alright, we're gonna send out the only person possible. This will be the first time, I think, when it goes to a screen and nobody's sitting there. Day 47. No, day 48. Oh, it just fast forwards because there's nothing to do there with no one else. Oh, look, he looks great. I see nothing. It's like he gave us nothing. Right? Maybe some soup? See random soup laying around. Are you serious? He came back with one soup and he came back with a gun, but he left with a gun. So that's nothing. Old librarian in center of town was reduced to a huge pile of rubble. Half-burnt bookshelves. All that for one king soup. And he's not going to be able to go out again for a long time. Let's try to send him anyway, but we know that's not going to happen. Wasteland is full of surprises, like this man on the other side of the door, knocking and claiming that he's willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take a risk. Sneasels. Yeah, no. You never know what's going to happen. I have some water, more soup, I think. Nothing else significant. Maybe not more water. Maybe I had that much water all along. Didn't even know it. Keep giving him soup and see if he gets better. Someone knocked on the door. Wonder who it is. Still knocking. Thick, thirsty, tired, hungry, fatigued. Traveling salesman paid us a visit today. He introduced himself as Willie. Apparently business can do well even after end of the world. Offers one soup in exchange for playing cards, which I don't have. I can only change this. 4 water in exchange for the gun. I have enough water. We're not going to trade with him. Yeah, not worth it at all. That gun's probably going to save me from something. I don't know what that sound was. Hydrated. Still can't send anyone out. Even if I sent him out, he'd probably die. It'd be nice if he offered a med kit for something. I would have probably done that. Oh, he's not sick anymore. He's just very tired. Awesome. Not gonna be able to go out. A sleazy. Oh, this is a sleazy guy. That's RNG probably, but he also is We don't have enough food. If he was maybe trading for water, it might be worth trying. But I don't trust him. There's not much I can do right now. Wait for him to get a little better. She went to Canada. He disappeared a long time ago. Be tired, hungry, thirsty. We'll give him some supplies. Why not? Ooh, we found an unsigned letter today. Stranger asked for help. Apparently there are a few survivors in grave need of supplies, so we have a chance to help them. They're saying we won't regret it. Make several people for yeah, let's do it. Why not? We're helping them. No more food. We arrived at the location and met the people who sent the letter. Twin siblings. We've met them before. They are taking care of a group of survivors, mostly children, elderly, injured people who can't scavenge themselves. Told us that they're searching the town for any and all good and decent people in hopes of maybe uniting their strength, making everyone safer, cared for. So maybe they'll take us in. Oh wow, okay, yeah. He's not doing good right now. Yeah, he's not very thrilled. Yeah, no. Still hasn't recovered his energy. And until he does, I can't do anything. Army's on the radio again. Once again, no playing cards. I've had so many chances at rescue that just have not happened. Yep, always miss our chance there. Get a little thirsty, we got plenty of water, we'll give him. I don't know if that helps with fatigue and stuff. We need to send him out. What are we sending him with? Let's send him with a flashlight. Now it's gonna fast forward, right? This is the longest I've ever survived. There's always room for improvement, because even if I manage to make it somehow this time, it'll be better in the future if I can manage to make it with the whole family, you know? He brought back a lot of shit. Look how much water, soup, got a med kit, got this huge bucket of water. He did really well this time. They may have redeemed themselves, because every time I've sent them out, he's done poorly. I guess that flashlight maybe helped. Oh, the padlock in our shelter finally came handy. We used it to secure our home and leaving for an expedition. When we came back, we found signs of attempted break-in. The padlock is too damaged to be used again. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even consider that. So if I didn't have that padlock, I could have screwed myself by being, you know, the only one to leave. Let's see. Found some food left outside the grocery store. We found a shelf with a big sign that read everything for 99 cents. Got 4 bottles of water. Got the med kit. Awesome. Yeah, 2015. He's tired, hungry, sick. I'm gonna feed him. They're not gonna let us go out, probably. Bandits are at the door, promising us the worst face we imagine. We don't let them in. It's time to make a stand or surrender. We're gonna make a stand. They're gonna kill me, aren't they? He's gonna have a cast on his arm. No? Gun's broken now. I should probably use a medkit on him. We're able to fight off the bandits this time, but there's no guarantee he won't come back. He's sick. Let's use the medkit. He's the only one, so we have to baby him. We have to pamper him a bit. Yeah, poor gun. I think maybe they should bury the mom, you know, show some respect. She's just been laying there forever now. Hungry, tired, thirsty. Wow. I'm gonna give you some water just because I have so much. Last thing we expected to hear while sitting and following each other was a trumpet. It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player, and who had probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend, knocked on the door, and demanded that we let the merry men enter, so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. Do they consider me to be the rich? I don't know if I want to let them in. If they took from the rich somewhere else, then they consider me to be the poor. But I mean, recently, I was about to say, recently I got a bunch of crap, so I'm thinking I'm the rich. So we're not letting them in. I'll give to the poor myself if the opportunity arises, but I'm not giving it to them. We didn't answer those peculiar calls, and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want these people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in troubled times? They might be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. We're lasting quite a while. No condition to go outside. We're still gonna keep preparing anyway. Uh-oh. Is that knocking? Or is that gunfire? The end. Aw. They came back. This is the second time I've died to these people. I seem to have bad luck with bandits. Look how rich I was. None of these events, the one that requires the Boy Scout thing, I guess we needed Timmy for that. But like none of the events that I actually, like the map or anything, happened. It's always bandits or something. Yep. Yeah. I lost a lot of the family pretty quick that time. I still think that's such a low amount of food. Almost 7 cans of soup in 75 days. I don't know. I'd be sitting there daydreaming about hamburgers. At least we got the ice cream truck discovered now. No, I don't want them to need more food. I'm just comparing it to real life. I guess if you have to ration to survive, you can pull through, but 6 cans in 75 days? Whew, that's such a small amount. Especially since they don't actually show... I'm really bad at this part, by the way. They don't actually show Ted's character growing thinner or anything. I can't get the X, it's too big. Why did I be so far away? Gas mask, got a gun. Make it. I know, I should have got the axe. I'm so bad at that part. Of course, that's the whole thing. 60 seconds. Panic time. Whew. I don't think I got a lot of super water that time either. Like, barely anything. I got entertainment, though. I got some decent water. Maybe that came with it. Yeah, because they don't let you choose anything right away. They make you sit there for a second before they let you grab anything, and I was already standing next to a family member. So I figured I'd grab her first. I don't remember standing there when I already had them too. I'm not sure. Yeah, I got a padlock. Everyone's good food-wise. MJ, yeah, she runs off to Canada if you piss her off at all. I guess at this point I've read most of these before. No one needs anything yet. You mostly just have to prepare. A group of doctors knocked on door today requesting supplies that would be helpful in refilling their first aid kits. We didn't doubt they were the real deal for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Shall we help them? I don't know if having lab coats is enough, but I'll help them anyway. We gotta build relationships, you know? Bottle of relatively clean water is the closest we'll ever get to hydrogen peroxide. I guess we're grateful anyway. Well, fine. We have no food, just about. Not to me. Oh, I didn't put anything in his hands. Oh well. Timmy's usually pretty good at gathering things in the end. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave already. Yeah, no, Axe likes that empty-handed. They can, drink tomorrow. We found some weird mushrooms. There's some things we'll never eat. No wall fungus. I'll drink. Timmy, bring me back treasures. Fond memories are one thing, but we really need to be prepared for a harsh reality. Yes, we do, because it's going to be harsh. I have no Boy Scout thing. Every time I've ever got this event has never happened. I really need to get that during my 60 seconds. It's just I never see it, or I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really good at that part. I keep missing the vital stuff. We're hungry. They just don't have to cope. During night, we heard some swish sounds coming from behind our door. When we peeked out in the morning, we saw leathers. This is the one that gives me food poisoning every time. Is it possible that this gives something different? I always get soup that causes us to be sick. You want me to do it? I will do it if you tell me to do it. Just for you. I will make my whole family sick. We're going for it. This is on you. This is on your head. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that face. Look what you did. Yeah, this is the Reatomized version. Look at that. Inside the suitcase, we found some soup, but yuck, it expired a long time ago. I would like there to be more variety. I want it to be sometimes a good thing and sometimes a negative, and maybe it is like that, but I've only got the negative version. I want... Is the game worth $10? I think so. I think it's $8 right now on sale. Yeah, you could wait for a Steam sale also. Basically, what you're seeing now is what you get. So if you like what you're seeing and you'd like to do it yourself, it's good. It has some replayability in the way that there's a few different endings, but since there's a lot of RNG, like there's a lot of randomness to it. It may take a lot of playing to actually see everything. They also made another game after this that takes place in space. It's 60 parsecs. And I haven't played that yet, but I bought that as a part of a bundle with this, so I think it cost me about $18 for both of them. And I only bought them yesterday, so that unless the price changed, it should still be about that right now. And I'll probably play the 60 parsecs at some point too. People said it was good too, but some people complain they're a bit too repetitive, you know. He's starving. They're only hungry. Why is it so... Why is it varying so more? If he doesn't eat today, he might eat. So I need to feed him anyway. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this house, yeah, government. Okay, got it. Okay, Timmy's back. He has treasures, right? Gave an axe. We got an axe after all. I'm pretty sure he brought the gun. And I can't remember if I had the poison or ammo. He went to a local hospital. He found beds with some patients still lying on them. Shreds of medical equipment laying around. Yeah, he brought back a soup, 2 waters. The axe, the med kit. Wow, he did good. Timmy always does good. Everyone needs water. I don't know about you. You're probably good. Starving. You're also starving. You're fine now. Okay, here you go. Thank you for dropping by. If you do end up buying a game and like it, let me know. I've been playing it for a little over 2 hours now, and I think it's good. Yeah, I never have the playing cards for the government, though. They're both sick. He's almost starving, so we're gonna feed him. They're good for now. I'm thinking of using the med kit on her. Save Timmy? Okay, we'll save Timmy. This is a Timmy run? Got it. We'll make it a Timmy run. Timmy brought back all these supplies. Timmy is worth it. I can't send him out this time, though. We'll send out Mom. You know why? Because she's sick. And that's what we do with the sick. We send them out. We say, you use your last bit of energy to bring us the treasures. That's what we tell them. We whisper in the ear and then we push her out. Yeah. Alright. You're starving already? Hydrated? Alright, this is insane. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They're in our soup. They're in our water. We swear some of them keep coming back, and they're bigger every time we see them. You can't go on like this. It's time to wage war on these spiders. Well, we have... Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, wow, she's hungry again? She should eat one of those spiders. Oh, he's knocking on the door. We got water? We eradicated 404 of those little bastards. We even found a water bottle stashed in the corner. Cool. Alright. Starving again. I don't have enough food for all you starving bastards. There's an armed and dangerous woman outside. Fortunately, she's out of ammo. She tells us she hunts wild beasts to waste, and right now she's on the trail of a giant mutated spider. We're gonna give her ammo. Because we're all for spider killing this run. We got a phone call. We agreed, mostly because we're kind of curious what she's planning to do with the spider once she catches it. That's not what I want to do. Drink. Let's see. Phone ringing. Let's send out MJ. Go answer the phone. Don't get hungry on your way to it. Yep, it's that other town. I like to call from time to time just to make sure we're getting a good dose of radiation trying to get to the phone. Open in the name of freedom. Last time I said no to this. I still think I should probably say no. I mean, I like freedom, but I don't know. You think I should open for freedom? You think I should let freedom in? Let's let freedom in. We regretted opening the door when we saw who was on the other side. Dark faces, rifles, determined looks of a band of teenagers. One of them asked us if we're with the Reds. We've never supported the Red Sox. So we weren't. Tension dropped immediately. They're the Wolverine. So this is a Red Dawn, I guess, reference. They give us waters. Look at that. You chose right. Use the radio. Yeah, no, I needed food. I always need food. Timmy over here. Look, what's that? Is that a wall? I've seen one of those before. Hungry, thirsty. She's starving again. Give the last of her food to her? No, we're not giving her food. She can starve. One of the cupboards in the shelter was a bit shaky, so we pulled it out and gave it a new home. In the process, we discovered a secret door. Gun. Last time I went through a secret door with a flashlight. This time we're trying something different. I heard a gunshot. Was the bastard door open and start firing? That was the smart thing. Okay, so I think last time I got some supplies for it with the flashlight. He's dehydrated. We can take care of that. You're dehydrated. But she's not hungry? She's not starving anymore? Why did she stop starving suddenly? I didn't feed her. Some people keep dogs and cats, and then there's the ones who travel around with a huge mutant spider on a leash. Turns out one of them was the huntress we helped some time ago. She came back and shared a meal with us. Oh, that's why she shared a meal. Her tame pet spider tagged along, and it turned out to be quite friendly. We're pretty sure it purred when we pet it. Yeah. I guess that paid off. Got to eat a little bit. Ah. She's back, and she's still sick. There's no food. And she brought more water? Is that what happened? And a gun? Or is the gun still good from before? She brought back 4 more water. Look at that. So much water. Oh my god. And ammo. We're talking about the vehicle again. I hope it wasn't salt water. So yeah, it was. That's great. It's gonna make us even more thirsty. She's sick and hungry. Well, she's just gonna have to deal with it. And you're gonna get water every time you're thirsty. You know why? You know why? Because we have so much of it. We gotta send Timmy out now. And we never have playing cards. We need to make Timmy feel good about himself. And we're gonna send him out. And he's gonna come back with playing cards. Yeah, he's gonna come back with food because he's a winner. He's not like these other people. Timmy is a winner. Yeah, we couldn't tell the military anything. What you need, Timmy? You're good. You got first priority. Starving? Boom. You thirsty? Boom. That's how we roll. Timmy, you going? Hey, anime. It's a Timmy run. Timmy's a winner this time. You know, we'll make him walk the streets with a checkerboard. He's gonna go out there with a checkerboard. He's gonna come back with fabulous riches. Timmy's living the dream. Thirsty? Boom. Because we have water. You hungry? Too bad. We don't have anything for you. Everyone's getting water anytime they want. Ted and Mary Jane has been butting heads lately. Today you got an argument about movie characters, specifically who to win in an ultimate battle. Snow White, Seven Dwarfs, or a group of wasteland bandits? Oh, it's the Seven Dwarfs, no doubt. Who will come out on top? Well, who said the Seven Dwarfs? Ted said Seven Dwarfs? They didn't say who said which. It says Ted and Mary Jane, that says Snow White, Seven Dwarfs, and Wasteland Bandits. So I would assume Ted said the Snow White's Dwarfs then. I don't know. Uh-oh, knocking. In the end, Ted's arguments were stronger, and Mary Jane gained them again. How did I really gain a can? Was she smuggling a can somewhere that she wasn't sharing? How is her giving a can to the rest of the family add as a +1? I think she was smuggling a can all along and she just didn't admit it. But we needed it. The last thing we expected to hear while sitting and fall each other was a trumpet. Oh, we always hear a trumpet. Do I let the merry men in there into this time? They're gonna murder me, aren't they? So far, I've said no to them. Yeah, I don't want to know where she hid the can anyway, but we both know where it was hidden. Okay, I'm gonna do whatever you tell me. You tell me which one you want. You want me to let him in? He'll die. They took our bullets and they took our gas mask. I didn't feel like I was very rich that time. Yeah. You thirsty? Boom. This is that guy with the bag, too. Is he also like a 50 chance, or is he always going to screw me over? I've never told him yes. He won't let me look in the bag. That just seems like it's up to no good. Let's say yes, because we've never said yes before. He's a screw over. I got a cat. Where did that come from? How long have I had that cat? Let's see. Ah, that's what he did. He gave me a bag with a cat in it. Well, don't you think that eating the cat would give me more nutrition than eating the soup? I don't know. You're all getting water. Anyone who's thirsty. I got the cat ending. Who should go outside? Well, Timmy can't go outside. We're sending her outside. Cat just bounces all over the place. The twins again. Timmy came back with a chessboard he left with, and 2 bottles of water. Everyone brings back waters. Everyone bring back water. Every time they go out, no one brings back food. Oh, he brought back food. Never mind, I lied. They brought back food. You're starving. Boom, that's how we fix that. I'd like to have a med kit, please. Who ate the soup? When conducting, you know who ate the soup. She ate the soup. It's definitely her. She definitely ate the soup. More cats will come into Dolores. Yeah, it's definitely MJ. She used smuggling that last can, so she probably did it again. We know what you did last night, Mary Jane, and we're so disappointed in you, young lady. We didn't raise you to be a nasty soup thief. So I guess it wasn't her, huh? Otherwise, it would have given back the soup. I don't know. Starving. Everyone who's thirsty gets water. That's how we're rolling. Timmy needs to be good again. We're sending her out again. And she can take... I'm gonna send her with the gun. Let her go shoot some things. Look at that smirk. Look how smug this cat looks. Hungry? Boom, you get it. You know why? Because you're the MPV. Wait, MVP. That's what I meant to say. You can almost smell desperation. We're pretty sure there's a small group of survivors nearby. Nah, we're not robbing from people. Or should we? Yeah, MPV, MVP. I'm too hungry, thirsty, and sick to pronounce things correctly. Last time we didn't rob from him. I feel like we should have robbed from him this time. I feel like we should rob from him. I've never robbed from anybody before. I feel like I need to do everything at least once. They let me eat the cat, I'm doing it. We got 4 waters from them. Always waters. Do we got any soup this time? No. Jeez, so much water. Yeah, I'm not gonna heal Ted. Let's see, so we need to keep an eye on the cat. Believe it or not, today we just noticed something else on its collar. It seems to have a metal plate with an address on it, and it's not far. Should we take a quick trip and see what's there? Yes, let's do that. Yes, just fill the place with cats. Look, there's blood there. Everyone looks like crap now. We grabbed our new fluffy friend for a little stroll through the waste, only to immediately run in a couple of gentlemen dressed in trench coats, fedoras, and shades. They gritted their teeth at the sight of a cat and said they'd be looking for it. Apparently it belongs to our dear old Nan, who loves it dearly. Before we could utter a word, they took him. I'm not gonna try. Sharikov? Think that's enough. The cat didn't seem to mind, so maybe it's for the best. No more allergies. Woo! Of course, it didn't really benefit me in any way. Yeah, you need everything. Thirsty. Never have playing cards. Damn it, we missed our chance. Always miss our chance. Starving. I'm gonna keep giving people water. We're about to go to sleep when we heard someone knock on the door. Who could be at this hour? Who could be in this part of the wasteland? How in the hell did it still have nukes? Should we open up? Yeah, let's do it. It's the damn elderly people. They took this long to walk over to us. Yeah. It seems to give us some awful sickness. The coughing is driving us crazy. Yeah, it wasn't military or raiders, but we're all feeling like crap now. Timmy notices an old telescope and a pile of rubble on the other side of the street. How did he notice it? Is there a window in here? He got really excited about stargazing again. After all, the night sky is one of very few things that still look about the same after a blast. Should we let Timmy go out and stare pointlessly at the sky? Yeah, let's do that. What the hell's the cat doing? Oh, on his way back from the telescope, he found the cat again? He saw a mustache man on the moon. That's from Rick and Morty. I get that reference. What nonsense is this? It was probably just a smudge on a lens. That is an awesome episode. I think it's the Morty's Mind Blower episode. If any of you watch Rick and Morty, it's a great show. Let's see. Yep, found the cat back in the shelter. Not exactly sure why or how it came back. It's just here. It's waiting for us to die so it can eat us. You thirsty? You got it. Thirsty? You got it. When a group dressed in lab coats came over a while back asking for water, we had doubts about their identities, but no more. They came back today and gave us some injections. We don't know what it was, but we already feel so much better. And all the colors are so bright. So they got rid of all our sicknesses then. Cool. This has to be some... This is a real cat, he would have already knocked the flashlight off. Yeah, I'm waiting for the people to come after the cat or something. Mary Jane returned. I forgot she was even coming back. Pickle Wreck? Yeah, that was also a really awesome episode. You know that's coming back the next season we've been waiting for 2 years or whatever. This is the longest they've ever spent making a season, and the next one is coming up in November. So we only have a few months. And if it's anything like the last time, they'll release an episode or so early, just to mess with us, you know? I'm hoping it happens. We never liked people who boarded long-distance buses with baggage full of food, especially the kind that smell bad, but in our current situation, we'll be more than happy to find suitcases filled with canned soup. Or even some smelly cheese. No, the show didn't end. It just... I don't know what it is. They always say it has to do with, paperwork, like contracts and stuff. They're always negotiating. But not only is it coming back in November, but I think they ordered way more episodes than usual. So now the delay shouldn't be due to that. So maybe they'll come out with a couple seasons quickly, you know. Our local athletics team was preparing to depart for a championship taking place somewhere in the boondocks. Their bus was full of refreshing water and spare shoes. Unfortunately, none of them were a match for us, so we just took all the water. 2 more water. We're going to call this the water run. I have gotten so much water on this run. We were followed on the surface. That's usually what probably invites the raiders and stuff. You're starving. You're starving. Now there's no food left. We're sending Timmy out if we can. Curiosity almost killed Cat. He found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped off with a big meowing furball. What is this thing anyway? Nobody remembers it being there before. The cat might get angry if we take away the wire. So maybe it's best to leave it be, or should we examine that wire? Let's examine it. Who cares about the damn cat? I like cats, but I don't like this cat. He's up to something. Look, he looks smug. He doesn't mind that we took the wire. We followed the wire outside and found a half-burned-out truck with 2 surprised gentlemen inside, surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listening in on us? In our very own shelter? Is that why they sent the cat back? Their feeble excuse about a roadside picnic didn't convince us. Even Timmy knows you can have picnics here. And the car had no wheels. Were they in the ice cream truck? That's weird. I have no food. She's gonna starve. It's time to send Timmy out. We're gonna send him out with... What do we want to send him out with? A flashlight. I'm gonna need the flashlight too while he's gone, probably. Okay, let's see. You better give her some food today or she's not gonna make it. Well, guess what? She's just gonna have to die. The agents who are spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? Yes. Let's hear what they have to say. They were agents, real live secret agents on a government mission. We saw their identity cards briefly. They weren't listening in on us. It was the cat they were interested in. They made a request too, wanting us to aid them with some of their top secret missions in the future. If we do that, they promise they will extract us to government safe house full of supplies and donuts. I want a donut. Hopefully they come back soon with more information. During one of its insane episodes at around 3 last night, the cat ran face first into the wall, causing a loose brick to fall out. Behind it was a cigar box with some ammunition inside. Thanks, whoever left it there. What is going on? I have no idea what's happening anymore. Everyone's starving to death. That's what's gonna happen. Yep, MJ's gone, for sure. We learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell, blah 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 blah. Yeah, let's school her for the last of her days. If it's like anything else, we'll find a whole stash of food after she dies. We got a med kit. Every time she gets homeschooled, she comes out with a med kit. She has no energy for anything. We'll give her some water anyway, because I have so much water. Everyone gets water. He's gonna die too. We've been hearing strange noises lately. Is it coming from outside, or is it something that came into the shelter with us? Let's play some checkers with half the pieces. What would I do if the nuke blew the world? I would die. That's probably what would happen. But if you've seen the Kingdom of Crystal Skull, Indiana Jones, all you gotta do is hop in a refrigerator and then suspend all disbelief. I don't know. I guess it depends when a nuke went off, right? I mean, the thing is if you didn't die right away, yeah, it has to be an old fridge, and you also have to be Harrison Ford. If the nuke didn't kill you right away, then any number of other things, the radiation in the air would kill you, or the dust cloud in the sky blocking out the sun so nothing grows anymore. I mean, I just feel like if a nuke blew up anywhere, like worldwide, a worldwide blast or something, we're all doomed. This is why it's important that we colonize other planets, because you can't have all your eggs in one basket. Having some fun made us forget about... What was it again? Yeah, okay. He's gonna die probably next day. They're all gonna die of starvation. Timmy's gonna come back and he's gonna have bones everywhere. That's all Timmy's gonna see. We noticed some drawings on a half-ruined wall nearby. Alright, we're gonna send out Ted before he starves to death. What's that giant mushroom over there? We found a harmonica. Well, I can't eat a harmonica, can I? That didn't help at all. Everyone is starving. I'm gonna get some water. I have no playing cards. I'll give you a harmonica. If I play a special tune, will the military recognize it? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Oh, look at that. He's playing checkers and harmonica at the same time. He's so talented. If you ever do go cloud watching with girlfriend or friend or whoever, the best thing to do is just to point at him and be like, that one looks like a cloud. That one looks like a cloud. That one also looks like a cloud. Damn. Missed our chance with the military. One of these game playthroughs, I'm going to have playing cards. She's sick, and I could give her the med kit, but I'm not going to. Who should go outside? Mama! Oh wow, look at him. What did he bring? I see nothing. Timmy, you failed me. Timmy. Someone followed us. The raiders are gonna come get us soon. Timmy failed. Wait, what's that? Did she run to Canada or something? Mary Jane. Eventually she reached boiling point where her stare was enough to kill. Stare. She left without a word. Probably become a highway woman and get all the food cans she would ever need. Sounded like she smuggled out a few food cans. You're sick, so you're getting it because you matter. Have some water even though you're gonna die. Who should go outside? Let's keep sending her. Well, yeah, let's keep sending her. Okay, no problem. I will answer yes to everything, except for the things I answer no to. Let's see. Timmy, you thirsty? Boom. You're also starving. No food, though. Look at this. This is why I call this the water run. They all want to give me... Look at that. No food. All water. Can you believe this? Like, I'm gonna give a med kit for a water in this case, or... No, this is not happening. I don't need your water. I can't believe that. He needs to eat the cat, then he won't starve. I'm sorry, I can't feed you. Let's use the radio. Nope, nothing for the radio. He's probably gonna be dead tomorrow. No, go outside. And we have a padlock, so... They're both back. And do you see anything? I got a gas mask. No food. They're all useless to me. Got a gas mask. That's nothing. Not worth it. That is a lot of symbols. You thirsty? Boom. You're also hurt. You thirsty? Going out the next day. We must find food. Timmy, don't die. Timmy, don't die. Everyone died. No, Timmy survived. It's a Timmy water run. Okay, anime. See you later. Wow. I'll tell you what though. Timmy survived and that's all that matters. Yep. Well, we had 1 no decision, but 10 yeses. Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back. And then we'll have, preferably not a all water run next time. Alright, I'm back. I used the restroom, I washed my hands because I'm fancy like that. This time, yeah, we'll keep going. Oh, that's what... I need to play in the hardest difficulty, the ice cream truck. Huh. Damn it, I'll do that next time. Oh, this part again. Ugh. Come on, timer. Gas mask. Radio. Water. Life. Food. Water. Sun. What is this? Book. Padlock. Checkers. Flashlight. Spray. Ah. Whew. I got a variety that time. We'll see if I do any better. Quite a variety. Still don't have a ton of food, but I have a med kit. I got the lock, the mask, the poison, flashlight, radio, and the Boy Scout thing. And checkers. So yeah, that was the biggest variety of things I've gotten so far. Oh, I didn't get a med kit. I just happened to get one. That's awesome. Alright. We have to trust in Timmy. Lots of arguing, apparently. Going out as soon as we can. Group of doctors, they come back and heal us later if we give them water. We do have enough water, so we're going to go with it. And I've told them no before, so I've seen both aspects of that. Assuming they do the same thing each time. They may not come back and heal us later. We asked them for their doctor's licenses, but all of them claim they left them in different trousers. Oh, so these are different ones. They're going to screw us, aren't they? Everyone's good. They're a little thirsty. Who's gonna go? Timmy's gonna go. And he's gonna bring... flashlight. No, last time I made him take a flashlight and he came back with nothing. I don't know if we could trust in Timmy. We'll find out. Everyone's dehydrated. Everyone's gonna wait another day. We do not have a map. Huh. Right. Everyone needs water. Are the walls closing in on us? Is this space getting smaller with every passing minute? We need to get out of here. Now! Open the door! Open the damn door! Nah. We'll figure out what that's about. Oh, wow. He's got a sock on his hand. He went crazy. I like that. Now we're stuffed in with a crazy person. I wonder if this whole idea came from Cloverfield Lane movie. Keeping the door closed was the right thing to do, but the tensions are rising in our tiny little shelter. What about checkers? Play some checkers. He's crazy. I didn't even know that was a status. That's awesome, though. Earlier, it seems the whole shelter has been shaking every couple minutes and feels like it's getting stronger every time this happens. Here it comes again, and it's way worse. It's an earthquake. Hold on to something. We're holding on to the radio. The radio is more important. Unless whatever I'm holding on to breaks. I guess we'll find out. Radio's good. Mask is broken, so we did the right thing. Yep. So we need the radio, though. Even though I don't have playing cards. He's crazy and hungry. They're all hungry. A few more hours of coughing, we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fan is filter. We have to fix it before suffocate. Rat's trap. So we need to go. Let's take that. We'll keep the book. We sprayed the hell out of the vent. A couple of mutated insects fell out. Awesome. Crazy, hungry, and thirsty. She's starving already, man. Why is she starving already? We were discussing plans for our first meal that didn't feature tomato soup when we heard yells outside. We discovered they came from a small group of ragged survivors. They were a sorry sight and weren't surprised when they requested aid. They asked us to provide anything we could. Water, food, or medical supplies. We'll give them water. And they gave us a map. Awesome. I probably don't need it anymore, but nice. Yeah, that's a good thing to see. Dehydration. They're good for another day, I think. Listen to the radio, even though we don't have playing cards. I think Timmy's back. Yep. And he gave me some water, and Timmy, you were a failure. 2 waters. That's it. Timmy water run. All over again. All Timmy does is bring back water. When someone knocked on the door, we were suspicious and cautious. But after a few minutes of talking, it turned out it was just a group of old ladies who were at a tea party not far from here when the bombs dropped. We thought it'd be only good manners to talk to them face to face. When we opened the door, those old bats attacked us with their umbrellas, canes, and something that looked like a spiked table leg. We need to fight back. Well, I guess we're just fighting back with a padlock. We just lock them out, right? didn't think that a small padlock would stop them, but it turned out to be enough to discourage the unknown attackers. It seems that they gave this whole break-in a fair shot, but ultimately gave up and left. Too bad that padlock is in no shape to be used again. Yeah, because we live in a world where if you have a padlock and a key and you use it once, it breaks. Maybe the radiation weakened it. Oh, you're starving already. I'm gonna have no food. Mary Jane outside. With nothing in your hands. Go to Canada. Sorry, excuse for dinners interrupted by a raspy voice coming from outside saying, "Wanna buy a rock?" We calmed down when we realized the voice belonged to old man Jim, who used to live in our town. Well, at least we think he did. We just never quite figured out where he stayed. We should probably answer his question. It's impolite to keep people waiting like that. Yeah, let's buy a rock. I think rocks are awesome. Got a phone. A dull man with a smile. He was eager to show us his bag filled with rich choice of rocks and convinced us to take one for free, for old time's sake. We agreed, carefully chose the best looking rock, and the man left. We can't complain, it's a good rock, really. Also, he claimed it brings luck. Yeah, we need luck. Let's hope it works. She is starving a lot. What is it with her? Why is she hungrier than usual? Phone. Ted can go answer the phone. I always send Dolores or someone. I don't think I've ever sent Ted before. Let's see, who was it? Yeah, it's always the other town. I've never seen anything come of that, though. Everyone's dehydrated. Really, I can give them water tomorrow. Timmy claimed he couldn't sleep last night due to Ted's loud, incessant snoring. Ted angrily retaliated by making quips about the size of Timmy's ears, which enraged him even more. He's desperate for a solution. What can be done about this? Play chess all night. Yeah, that could be it. Right? He slept well. Playing chess. Sounds good. You guys need water. We need food. And we have no more food already. We're only on day 15. Let's listen to the radio so we can have no playing cards. Yeah, government wants to communicate. She's starving, of course, but she brought back food. So I'll give her some. He's dehydrated and he's sick. But we don't trust in Timmy anymore. We have no ammunition. Timmy didn't bring much back last time. You know who's going out next time? Dolores, I think. It's been a while since I sent her out. An armed person who murders things for a living. Giant mutated spiders in our neighborhood? We don't want to have anything to do with this stuff. Goodbye, lady. Is he, I can't even see him anymore. Is he still crazy? No, he's not. He stopped being crazy. Hey, Zakiro. I'm liking the game a lot. I wish there was a little bit more variation in some of the randomness. But, because after a while, you don't even read through most of it anymore because it's the same thing. But I actually think it's a good game. I have not, I've survived before, but I've never survived as the whole family. And I still haven't explored everything. I think this is maybe my 5th round of playing, possibly. But I think it's a good game. I also have their other game they made, 60 Parsecs, that I'm going to probably play at some point. Maybe not tonight, but maybe tomorrow I'll play it. Yeah, it's a good game. I think that... yeah, I think there's a lot to see. We're sending Dolores out, and we're gonna send her with the axe. Yeah, I think right now this game is $8 or so. To me, it's worth $8. Just, I've been playing it for about 3 hours. You know, I go to Subway or something, I spend $8. So I think 3 hours of entertainment is worth $8. And I'm not even done. So, I mean, I think it's a good game. And I bought it as part of the bundle with this and 60 parsecs. So together they cost me 18, you know. On the ration, let's see. Where'd that green puddle come from? Oh dear, a pipe is leaking green goo. That's not good. That's not good at all. We need to act now, and no one packed them up. What do we do? Are we gonna soak up the pages with green goo? Yeah, 60 parsecs is the same premise, but it's in space, aboard a space station, I believe. I have not watched any of it. I've only watched this game. But 60 parsecs came out after this. But this is the remake or Reatomized version. So this is also kind of recent, where they kind of redid a few things, graphics and stuff, for the old version of this one. Yeah, let's soak up the pages in the green goo. So if you do get 60 seconds, make sure to get the Reatomized version, because you can still buy the original, but as far as I know, there's no point in buying the original anymore. Well, the book is still there. It just has green goo on it now. No problem. You're actually doing the same thing I did the other day. I was watching someone play and trying to figure out if it was worth a buy. And at the end of it, I decided it was. So I got it, and now I'm playing it, and I don't regret it. Military is preparing a rescue mission. They want all survivors to head to the specific location area, then leave a sign that someone is still alive and kicking nearby. We do have the map. We can do it this time. That'll be the first time I achieve that one. Unless they come back and want playing cards again. We left a message. Still sick, he's starving and everything. Mary Jane was injured on her last expedition. She didn't mention it to us and we didn't notice. It wasn't a problem until just now. Seems her injury got infected and she's in bad shape. I guess we need to fix her. Let's see. So she's gonna get better. We're almost out of food. Yeah, we can't use the med kit to sleep because we already used it. Oh, he's crazy again. He has the sock again. And we're out of food. Yep, no sleep is what made him crazy. Let's see where we go with that. Let's send out the crazy guy. Yeah, I want to see what happens when the crazy guy gets sent out. He has cuts on him and stuff. We have a gun. Only difference I see so far. We got the axe. I thought we already had an axe. Oh, Dolores came back with an axe. That's what she left with. Oh, we got some soup. We needed that. Alright. We're a little dehydrated. Still crazy. We're not doing too bad. Young woman dressed in white knocked on our door today telling a story of her missing twin brother. Oh, we've done this before. We will send, let's send MJ. Go rescue someone. Back. Yep, we rescued the... This is Empire Strikes Back right here. We rescued... He had a duel with the bandit leader and he lost a hand. And now the rebels, they're gathering together again. Starving. Everything. We've been preparing for this expedition. Well, we can only send out the crazy person. I don't know if I want to send the crazy person with anything. But if I was going to send the person out who's crazy, let's break up the gun. Unleashing crazy Ted with a gun on the world. What else we got? We're dehydrated. We're running low on stuff again. They're starving as usual. Dolores and Timmy both love to read. They are also both craving some fun and challenge that doesn't include radioactive agony. Aw, that sounds so appealing though. Or be eaten by a mutant raccoon. They decided to hold a competition on who can read a spellbook faster. Insane. Should we let them? Yes. Yeah, gun has no ammo, but he's crazy. He'll shoot crazy bullets at them. They basically tore the book apart. Oh wow, they literally tore the book apart. Can you imagine that? You read so fast, you completely destroy the book. Hydrate it. No, Dad got sent outside with a gun to go explore. Because he's crazy right now and I wanted to unleash him on the world. A sleazy looking trader. Oh, see, last time we did this, he gave us a cat. He says, well, you give me a can of soup and I'll give you whatever's in this bag. I don't want a cat. I heard a sneeze. Someone's sick. Oh, it's Timmy. Let's see. Timmy's been sick for a very long time. During our last expedition, we finally approached that nearby vehicle. It was an ice cream truck, missing wheels and a few other crucial components. The outside was rusty and a little burnt up. If we hope to ever drive away from here, we should scavenge for something to reinforce it. Anything we should grab for this little simple run? The axe. Oh, thank you. That's interesting you say that. You know how you ever hear your own voice and you're like, I don't like hearing myself? That's me. Sometimes I worry that I read too fast. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, it's hard to hear yourself. I think part of it is that how you sound to everyone else is, of course, a little different how you sound to yourself. So it's a hard adjustment to be like, that's me? It just sounds a little off, and I guess we translate that off sound to be kind of weird, like I sound weird. I stumble over words a lot. Probably because I talk really fast. Chop some wood into pointed sticks and attach those to the vehicle. Sharp, efficient, and also helpful in collecting trash along the way. This was a fun project. We accidentally chopped up the axe handle as well. Not sure how, but it's all part of the installation now. See, so there's this ice cream truck that is in the game, and you discover it, and throughout all your playthroughs, the progress made on it kind of saves. So when you're on the title screen, you can see it. So me just putting sharp spikes on it, the next time we're on the title screen, we're going to see sharp spikes on it. And I think eventually, if you keep playing, you'll progress that part that to the point where it has tires and stuff. And I'm excited to see what happens then. You know, we can drive off. You're starving? You're dehydrated. Okay. And man, every time we get to this little puzzle where you need a scrapbook, I really want it, and I've always lost it or something. Maybe next time. Right. Ooh, Ted. I think that means he's gone. I've never seen anyone come back after it says this. We fear he isn't coming back, and I've never seen him come back. We sent the crazy man out with a gun, and he disappeared forever. F to pay your respects. Yep, we lost that signal because we didn't have the book. Hydrated. Getting low on everything again. And we have no harmonica. Yeah, poor crazed Ted. I like to think he's still out there somewhere, terrorizing someone with his little sock puppet hand. We took turns peeking out of the shelter, screaming random words into the wasteland. We ran out of words and interest very quickly. Don't think anyone's coming. We clearly need something louder than just our voices. I'm gonna send MJ out. She's going out with nothing, because that's what I think about MJ. Everyone's feeling bad now. The coded note was left on our doorstep. It's all symbols and numbers, some sort of cipher that will need to be cracked before we can read the letter. Dolores seems eager for this challenge. However, it's hard to tell how long it'd take her, and it could prove to be a waste of her time. Should she keep herself busy with it? Absolutely. I don't see her deciphering anything. I don't think it's all a lie. Instantly sat down with the code and started working on it with a purpose. She looks very focused. Let's hope the note is worth staying up all night. Dolores looks very tired already. She's fatigued and tired. Don't those mean the same thing? How can you be, or how can you not be anything but both? I'm not giving you anything. Ah, come on. Roaches in this place, but I have nothing to deal with them. They'll just devour us. Oh, cool. Thanks for inviting people. You can watch me murderate my family. Roaches everywhere. We already feel hungered. Is this how I'm gonna go down? Ooh, the siblings. They want to find a place for a new camp. We can use this map. Yes, I don't think I've got this. I don't think I had the map the last time they wanted guidance. We showed them the map, pointed out a few bandit camps that they should avoid. They were grateful and stayed for a little chat. They said they would be more than happy if we came to visit them once their camp is ready. We can't wait to see how it turns out. We almost forgot about this one time we shared some water with a group of people dressed in lab coats. Out of the blue, they came back today and administered some very healthy-looking shots, so they were real doctors after all, we think. So either we're all treated for sicknesses, or we're going to mutate into some crazy problem. What was that crunching sound? Is that the roaches? Mary Jane was supposed to be back in a few days. It's been too long. Oh wow, maybe she ran into Dad. Everyone's tired, hungry, thirsty. Dolores finally cracked the code. The note contains detailed directions for some secret location nearby, but it also says Dolores must show up alone. She says she's willing to go, but we can't help wonder whether it's some sort of track. Should she risk it? That would be a great idea. Day 36. I can't remember what's the most I've ever gone. 40s, 50s? Yeah. Bye, Dolores. Good luck. Don't run into Dad out there with a sock puppet in hand and his gun. He already took out MJ. This is how it's all playing out in my mind, at least. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. You know why? Because the gun is missing now. It's with Dad. The book got torn to shreds when they were reading it because that's how they read things in this family. Oh, she's back. I did get past day 70. They're stealing our pillows, our socks, and our wallets. Dolores came back looking relaxed and carrying extra supplies. The note, just that sentence sounds like she sold her body or something for supplies. The note was written by our dear old friend Peggy, who now inhabits a shelter together with other work colleagues of Dolores. She claims it was some sort of secretary job from before she married Ted. It's weird how little we know about that time in her life. She's quite a private person, our dear Dolores, but clearly all those years ago she made friendships for life. These supplies will surely prove useful. Yes, it will. 2 cans of soup. I expected more. And she came back fatigued and tired. And they're role-playing Thunderdome. We're sending out Timmy. Timmy's gonna save us all. Played I Spy. Timmy. Go out there. Go out there with the map. You come back with treasures, alright? You're gonna save this camp. This bunker. Alright, Mama. What you got? Don't have a harmonica. See, when the government was using playing cards to communicate with me, I had a harmonica but no playing cards. Now they're using a harmonica. I'm missing. Every time I'm missing what they need. Someone's knocking on a bunker door. It's gonna be raiders or something. Yeah, that didn't work. What do you need? Starvation. Traveling salesman. Okay. Can't give him anything. I have this, but it's broken. Oh well. At least he wasn't offering only water this time. Which would be nice now, because I'm out of it. Almost out of water anyway. Still can't kill the roaches. They're gonna be a death of me watch. I guess that crunching sound is radiation. They're here, we're here, let's make the best of it. Good for now. I don't have any of the stuff these people want. Which would be nice. If I had a working mask, I could get a harmonica, then I could talk to the government. But I can't do it. What next? Hydrated. Run out of water quickly. Oh, is this the siblings? Damn, I shouldn't have let them read that book. Oh well. One day I'll get the twin ending. We wish we were able to take some of Timmy's comics, and we miss reading our morning paper, but we have nothing of this sort in our bunker right now. Nope, we have no entertainment whatsoever. Uh-oh. It's like someone or something was watching us. We could have sworn we noticed movement in the shadows. If anything besides us is alive in this bunker, it's time to teach it who's boss around here with nothing. Guess we're gonna have a good time, aren't we? Timmy's back, and he brought some water. I don't think he brought anything else. There was a furry rodent and it took one of our food. He brought back 2 water and playing cards. I don't really have anything to do with the playing cards right now. I'm gonna make Dolores go out next. Physics teacher. Still can't fight the roaches. I'm surprised they haven't done much else yet. I fully expected them to have killed me or something by now. Oh, he's starving. And he's sick. Oh, Dolores is the only person we can send out. We're sending her with nothing. Hydrated. Open in the name of freedom. Every time I've tried that, they try to kill me. We're not opening in the name of freedom. Sleazy trader again. No food for you. I'm out of food. I'm hoping Dolores comes back with some food or something. The radio's making noises. Still no harmonica though, so we can't communicate with the government, military, whatever. Starving. Very, very low on food. Still can't kill roaches. It's almost like we're at this point now where we're not accomplishing a whole lot because we can't communicate with the military, we can't kill the roaches. Keeping Timmy alive. We played a game, who? Him and the roaches? List of things you hate the most. And our neighbor's name kept coming up. There's only one person in the room. I don't know if this works for well for one person being alone. Yeah, safe in his living room. We can only send Timmy. Timmy's gonna go out by himself, and there's no lock in the door, so someone might break in. And they might steal our roaches. Okay, he's back. I don't see that he came back with anything. Oh, he came back with checkers, okay. Bastard booby-trapped us safe. I wonder if we're injured. No? One thing you don't expect is a band of people dressed in green showing up. These are the people... See, we're poor right now, so I'm gonna let them in. Let's see if they rob me. Curious. She's sick now. Oh, they took our... Wait. Huh? They took our playing cards and our radio. She brought us water. And the radio. It's almost like our radio never left. She brought us a lock, okay. She did not bring us any food or anything, no. I do have the water, actually. The siblings are still waiting for us to have a book we don't have. She's very sick. Yeah, she looks like she's gone soon. I can't send anyone outside. No one's well. The end is nearing us. It's nearing. We're almost to the end here. Yeah. Tell her just take 2 green M&Ms and call us in the morning. Keep trying to send people out. It's not gonna let me though. Nope, can't send anyone out. Yeah, green M&Ms are a treatment to everything. No. I have no food. I can't send anyone out, and I can't kill the roaches. Pretty much the only thing that will save us now is something random, like us finding the secret door, us finding treasure. We decided we can get rid of those spiders with our bare hands, feet, and whatever other body parts we could use for lethal anti-spider attacks. Unfortunately, we underestimated our chances. They're really fast. All we achieved was getting tired. We couldn't beat the spiders. I have no food. Oh well. Still can't send anyone out. Yeah, she's gone. Gonna be the radio saying we should use the harmonica we don't have. Yeah, she's gonna be dead tomorrow morning. I'm not giving her any water, there's no point. A60. Ah, she's not dead. Well. Still nothing I can do about it though. Yeah, that's the end of that. Perished. Wow, okay. I consume more food than usual. I think I'm going to take a break and go eat stuff. But before I do that, I really want to look at my statistics and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna play some more later tonight, probably. Total items collected, total survival days. Longest survival is 75. Okay, so yeah, you're right, I did get over 70. Yeah, no. I'm really hungry. You know what I want? I want pizza. Perished on expeditions. What's that? Achievements? Show your evil self. That's what we're doing next time. We're gonna do everything evil. Look how empty this wall is around it. We're gonna be evil next time. Defend yourself without a weapon. We did that. Reconnect with old friends. Survival is overrated. Stay to see the fireworks. This is the end. I've seen that one a lot. Giving it back. Yeah, collect 10 water bottles from your house. Die in your shelter. Yeah, we achieved that one alright. Rescue the whole family. Find a new companion, a damn cat. What is this one? That's just X. Soup and break or use something in your fall. So yeah, we're going evil next time. Everything's going to be bad. We're going to be robbing from people. They don't really give you a lot of evil choices, though. This is the ice cream truck right here. So we got the spikes on it. That's pretty much the only thing we accomplished with it so far. Can't remember what clicking that does. Oh, that exits the game. Huh. How convenient. So, yeah, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to eat something. I'm not sure how long I'll be gone, but I'm going to stream some more of this tonight. So, thanks for dropping by, and thanks for follows, everyone. So, yeah, see you later.